serious.
INEC could not answer, Mr. Okoye could not answer these questions with the association between INEC and MC Oluomo or the union. Just listen to what Okoye is going to say here.
Let me just say this, that courage and competence resides in this commission, and that this commission will not succumb to blackmail, and this commission will not succumb to the antics of those who do not wish the electoral process well. For the 2023 general election, this commission is going to hire at least 138,000 vehicles. And we have hired vehicles in the past. This commission is going to hire at least 4,000 boats. We have hired boats in the past. This commission will hire at least 88,000 motorcycles. And we are going to hire over 88,000 motorcycles. Now, the commission enters into individual contract with the vehicle owners.
Listen, especially those of you that join us right now, what Okoye is saying is that the commission entered into contract with individuals, not the union. But look how he's going to contradict himself.
We don't enter into any form of contract with the union. What we have with the National Union of Road Transport Workers and with the National Association of Road Transport Owners and with the marine unions is what we call a memorandum of understanding.
Okay, now let me forward it to when Sheung asked him again for the second time. Listen to this part.
Own these vehicles and provide these vehicles on election day.
So, I mean, let's get it clear, Mr. Okoye. Is INEC going with the Lagos State Park and Garage Management Committee led by Musiliu Akinsanya, popularly called MC Oluomo? Because you said you have arrangement with the union groups in Lagos. Is that the group that you're going with? Because I'm asking so that there will be clarity on the way and manner INEC is conducting its activities in Lagos State.
This is the second time whether they ask a question about MC Oluomo. Listen to his response for the second time.
The point I'm making is that the National Union of Road Transport Workers do not own vehicles. Our vehicles are from the individual drivers. For each driver we engage, we sign an individual contract at the local government level with that particular individual.
So they signed an individual contract with every drivers. We don't have any kind of connection, any contract with the union. Okay? But listen to him now. Listen,
who provides that particular vehicle? What the union does is that the union knows their members. So if, for instance, an individual driver that we have a contract with absconds on election day, the union can assist the commission find out where that particular individual is.
Okay, listen, guys. If they talk say, in case in these individual drivers that they have contract with, if they abscond with material or anything on the election day, then they will cry to the union. The same union that this man denied they don't have any contract with. You see how he contradicted himself. Something is fishy somewhere, but I would like us to talk on this. Let me play 30 seconds more so we can start talking.
At each local government area, the National Union of Road Transport Workers has their branches. Sometimes we embed them in our seat, their chairman or vice chairman in our situation room, and they also help the commission know what has happened on election day in terms of whether their member has turned up and whether their member has not turned up. But essentially and fundamentally, we deal with individual drivers in terms of contracting. We don't deal with the union because the unions do not own the vehicles. We deal with the drivers that have the control.
Okay, una hear am now. So now, Kevukia, please hold on the phone, sir. Now, the same MC Oluomo that we are talking about, because of all this that is currently going on now, he make live video today from America. Watch this.
the builder.
Yes.
2023. Let us see.
Yes.
And the battle from before is too late.
Yes.
You get me?
Confirm.
Don't go and follow the losers.
Don't unfollow the losers. Don't follow losers.
We are the real deal.
This is
the real deal.
Ashwaju and Sanwo-Olu is confirmed.
Can you see?
Don't tell it.
Live and direct in Atlanta, Georgia.
This is Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Don't doubt.
Don't doubt it.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Don't doubt it.
Live and direct.
Yes.
Live and direct. With Honorable Hussein. Our incoming honorable. Confirm. Incoming honorable.
All right. Before I come to press callers, I have somebody on the phone. Kel, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us in 2 minutes.
Yeah, my people. Good evening, everyone. Naija Wash. What Festus Okoye was saying, he is absolutely correct.
Okay.
I have been in that situation before. When I was in Lagos, every Sunday, the zone I live in, we use up to 500 buses to our church every Sunday. What we do is, because we cannot have individual drivers contact, we got this the list of these drivers from the union, and then when we got them, we hire them for that Sunday, but the contract is on individual basis. They take our members to church and they get paid individual.
Kevin, sir, one, it's like you're not getting our plight here. This union and or MC Oluomo, all of them are working for Tinubu, right? And Tinubu is a presidential candidate. So are you saying it's fair for these people to work with INEC?
I understand. Since 1993 election, 1999, 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, I was in Lagos. These guys use these Lagos State yellow buses, whether they are Danfo, whether they are NRTO. That's what they use to move the materials and move the INEC workers to their designated polling unit. And mind you, as they look for any ward, all the party agents are in that bus.
So,
right?
Sir, you're not getting it, even though the duration you spend in Lagos is not the issue right now. These guys work with they work for Tinubu.
Forget about whether they are Tinubu children running being the chairman and chair ladies of this thing. Let's get to what this is how they've been doing this thing. Who happens to be their coordinator in quotes is not the issue now. Now this.
So are you no, sir? I'm sorry, Kev. I am not agreeing with you on this. Okay, you are telling me now we should forget about it. We shouldn't show concern. These people they are loyal to MC Oluomo. I know MC Oluomo are loyal to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Lagos State Governor is loyal to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the presidential candidate. In fact, is one of the front runners.
I understand what you are saying. I understand where you are driving at. But I want to let you know there is nothing there. These people, what they're going to carry is the materials with INEC to their designated ward. And in that particular bus, each of those buses will carry all the party agents.
So, no, Mr. Kel, so they cannot make other alternatives apart from using Tinubu's voice?
How can you get a 1,000 vehicle?
Why not?
In a day?
Do you know how much that was given to them? 305 billion was given to them. Why can't they prepare all this? Why? Presidential race started, me, myself, this race, I started this since April last year. So let's assume INEC started since April till now. Are you telling me they cannot put all their vehicles together?
So what I'm saying is, let's not overflog this issue. Remember,
Nigerians are worried. It's not only on Nigeria Watch, sir. Go to social media. Everybody is worried.
I know. Everybody shouldn't be worried. The issue is that what do we do? How do we checkmate these people? this stage, this election is now is mind game. You see this video, this Oluomo is making. There's something they are targeting. They are starting rigging the election by rigging people's heads.
This is a reality, sir. This is not a bad mind game. MC Oluomo's boys will carry INEC material on Voters' Day. It's unacceptable. We should say it how it is.
So if they carry this is not ballot box. If they carry the materials and the INEC stuff, what are they going to do with it? They will kidnap them or what?
Okay, all right. Let's hear from other people.
No, are they going to kidnap them?
No.
The issue is that
you've justified it. That's fine. Maybe other people might support your stance.
I don't see any big deal in it. It's just for us to know what we're supposed to do.
Then what are we going to do? You are not on ground, sir. You are saying we just need to know what to do. Are you on ground? People on ground are agitating on social media. As I speak right now, Twitter is already on fire. Instagram is on fire.
They have been using downfall drivers to carry this material since 19.
That's what I'm saying. Who was was Bola Ahmed Tinubu a presidential candidate at that time?
I don't think this thing really matters.
It matters so much, sir. That's your view. Okay, let me also hear from others. Now, you say it don't matter. Most see what other people go still talk. Maybe at the end of the day, you guys might be right. Thank you, sir. All right, yeah. All right, Prince Collins, please talk to us.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You see, it boils down to what I'll be saying. You know, Nigeria's system is not well planned. The system is not well planned. You see, that man that the last caller that just spoke to you just told you exactly the way they've been doing it. The thing is that when they are looking for transport to use, the available transport that they have in the nation right now is controlled by the National Union of Road Transport Workers. There's no other branch of transportation. That is why a lot of people are be emphasizing on how they can bring in companies, ministries that can register transport system that will be recognized and that is independent. So this is the system that we have in Nigeria that is making me to feel that everything can be compromised at any time because there's no clear cuts to issues. There's no definition of whatever they are doing. Nothing is clearly defined. This thing has to do with clear definition of a system. There is no system in Nigeria. That is why people easily compromise issues. Look at the bank that we have now. People compromise the bank system, the money that is being brought to bank after exchange, because the banks are owned by even the politicians. They own this bank. So if they want to use money for election, when the new meat is coming, the first people that they have to consider is the bank directors and the executives. So that is the system. Look at what the court is doing. The judiciary is being controlled by the federal government, the executive. The judiciary is being controlled by the executive. They don't act on their own. Look at recently the case that they have with the Senate president had when he went to contest presidential primaries, and he came back. Before he came back, the primary was done. It was given to somebody else. The court has given it back to him. That is the system. Everything is, sorry to use the word, babadash. That's the word I can use. Everything is scattered, jaga jaga. So right now, from what this man is saying, it shows that if they had, from what INEC man is saying, INEC official, what's the name of that man? The INEC Electoral Commissioner. From what he's saying, that there is no available of transport if they don't use the National Union of Road Transport Workers. Whereas if Nigeria, sorry,
I said exactly that is wrong.
Yeah, yes, which is very wrong, because this is how they compromise everything. This is how individuals can intervene in critical issues that is supposed to be checkmated. You know, so if you look at what he's saying now, if you actually look at it vividly, if the federal government has want this election to be free and fair enough, they are supposed to provide INEC as a body, supposed to have sufficient transport system to do this kind of thing. But whether they have the finance to finance it is another thing that I cannot go into. But the issue is that there is no clear cut to issue. Things are done zigzagly. Everything happens the way it's not supposed to be. Then you see people coming in, compromising. He just said that if they want to use the church, because if you actually rent a bus, if you look at it, if you actually rent a private person to do this job, and you have no APES connection to trace such person in case of irregularities, it becomes a problem. You need to trace it to the head or the company or empresas that is in charge of those people that is controlling them. So the kind of system that they have now, if you actually want to hold anybody responsible in terms of transport, you have to meet these people. That is the problem that we have in that country. You see now, people, this is how they hold people to tight corner that you, at the end of the day, you won't have choice. If not for Peter Obi, they will bring out president from APC, bring another one from PDP, and tell us to choose whether we like it or not. We choose out of the two worst people they will give to us. If not Peter Obi that has come to change the narrative. This is why I've always been saying that until the right thing is done, and that right thing is basic foundation, properly laid and properly arranged, in fact, we'll keep wallowing around what we don't even understand, because a lot of things are happening. At the end of the day, you want to find solution to it, you have no clear-cut definition of what the path you are going to take. You get stuck, and you have no choice now to turn back to them. That's Nigeria's system. So that's why a lot of people say, a lot of musicians, they will come and say Nigeria is jaga jaga. They've experienced it. That is just it. Is jaga jaga. It's not. Nothing is working. I've been saying it here. When you go there, when you experience everything, when you go to north, south, east, west, is the old system, you get stuck. This is the reason why we cannot, the same reason, that's why we cannot control security today. We are trying to fight Boko Haram. It is not happening. Kidnapping is happening. Security cannot do it. They can't find out from, because they make laws, whatever they do, in fact, there's no end to it. They just do it. You get stuck somewhere so that they benefit from that corruption. So until that kind of thing is controlled, we are in trouble, my brother. We are in trouble. Right now, I'll be cracking my head, thinking. You will still fall back to the fact that somebody needs to be held responsible if these people are escaping. And Tinubu has already bought all the transport people in Lagos. They become his property. So manipulation becomes an issue. Manipulation has become an issue right now because they are already in his hands. Even right now, with what I'm even understanding, there's a big issue. They were just telling me that some of the politicians in Edo, they be lamenting to me not quite long that there is an alleged conspiracy by the northern politicians in collaboration with some unscrupulous political elements in the south to rig this election against the south. They are not even thinking about some of them that are in Tinubu's camp. They are even afraid right now. That the issue is that a lot of politicians, even in APC, are aware of the present situation of the Nigerian states, and they are not confident enough that both in both trust and capacity, in terms of trust and capacity, that Asiwaju can rule the nation. So there's a big controversy in APC, and as a result of that, some Northerners are coming out with the idea of trying to see if they can push another Northerners against us. So that is even the issue right now. That is a major problem according to those that are in the caucus of APC right now. What they just told me not quite long, because I asked them certain questions which I was saying before. That why is it that you people are fighting against yourself? Why is it that there's problem with Tinubu in Tinubu's camp? Why is it that APC is divided and all that? They started telling me all these things in confidence, So the issue is that if this election is going to hold, because they already see that the youth are for Obi. They know that Tinubu is nowhere in this election. They are not going to. People are chasing them away and everything. So what they are going to do now is to cause anarchy and see how they are going to manipulate it. That is just the issue they are trying to. I mean that is on ground right now in the kind of caucus meetings that they are holding within themselves. They were telling me that they are trying to force the Northern on them, and the only person that they can force it is Atiku right now. That is what they are doing. They want to manipulate it in every way to make sure they do that. They are even afraid. The Satan APCs, they are all afraid. You can even imagine why people like Ahmed Lawal. I've never seen it in Tinubu's campaign. You know, what about this party? Their party chairman. You hardly see with Tinubu. Then Tambowa, you see there. You know, Danjuma. Do you see people like that? Abdusalami Abubakar. What was it? Babangida and all of them. They are all planning how to manipulate this thing against evil, just against the Southerners, because they have serious conspiracy against the Igbos. I just hope that at the end of the day, this election will go peacefully, and because the masses have already decided, the youth that they used before as an instrument have decided that they are not with them anymore. You can see the way they stole them here and there. They don't even allow them to campaign in the South. It's only the Northerners that are not really aware. They are not socially, they are not on social media. They are not socially current that are trying to listen to these people, because they are not in the media sector. The Satanists are already tired of these people. So they are doing everything to make sure they manipulate. I just hope that at the end of the day, Nigeria will still continue after February 25th. And for them to if they want Nigeria to continue, they are better do the right thing. Let me stop there for now. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. You try 10 minutes, 20 seconds. You try. All right. You see, the timer is very good. We're going to start with Mr. Pansat now. Mr. Pansat, good evening to you once again, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis, the panelists, and everybody watching us, both in the chat section and by television or the internet. I said the next
Should I start with the time now?
I'm not going to take that long at all, because this is a simple issue, and my brother dealt with the issue peripherally. But I'm going to look at it holistically, which is by attitude what we should be doing right now. Okay, what is the revolution that somebody like MC Oluomo works for Tinubu, right? Fine. I don't even think Tinubu or this MC Oluomo has read what we have in this 2022 Electoral Act, because all this hubris and noise they're making, that is not really what we're concerned with. They just want to show off that to them, being clever means that they're smarter than everybody else. That you are telling everybody that you're going to rig the election and you have us worried. That is how they derive their own pleasure. But it's all a bunch of nonsense. I'd rather listen to somebody like Mike Igini. That's a smart Nigerian. He's told us that the technology behind that BVAS is solid, and I believe him. Now, should we be concerned that MC Oluomo works for Tinubu and he's going to transport some materials? We don't even know if it's ballot papers. Whatever it is they're going to transport. Yeah, we could be, but it's more worrying that the governor himself works for Tinubu, and he's on the ballot. He methodically fired the two credible organizations in the state. So INEC doesn't really, it's not INEC. But, every time that I've been here, it's like I'm defending INEC. No, I'm sorting out what is true, what is not true, what is INEC's body language, where is their soul? Are they for the Nigerian people? Are they for a fair, credible election without violence? So far, I haven't found them wanting. We've had the election with BVAS in 3 locations, including Anambra. It went out without a glitch. There was no fraud. There was no issue there. But we know that Lagos believes somehow that because the Federation built that capital with oil money, that somehow they are different from Nigerians. They're superior. They're more intelligent because they're the financial capital of our country. And it's a lot of bull. As a matter of fact, they're not smart. The federal government has been working very hard with our agencies to create a credible election, make Africa proud. Togo, so many countries are looking up to Nigeria, and they've been trying to thwart it from that state. And then some of us are putting on, it's not INEC. There are two organizations that have been banned by the governor. So they have to use whoever they're going to use. Now, the caller, I forgot his name, the one before the last speaker, he made salient points. No shaking. They're not going to rig the election. They're not. The only way they're going to rig their election if there wasn't this Electoral Act. Buhari means business. They had a council meeting where all past federal government presidents and dictators, military heads of state, they all came together and said, even the monetary policy is sound. Okay? So the governor, Sanwo-Olu, is a governor of a state. He could buy anybody he wants to buy, but they could transport the materials. Why not? Say, it's not one person. That's a lot of vehicles and a lot of logistics that's necessary for that governor to help INEC do that. I haven't found anything wanting on INEC. Please, when Lagos does something, do not put it on INEC. It has nothing to do with them. They say they're going to be watching that. And MC Oluomo is a dull, average. I'm being generous here. He's not smart. He cannot do anything. So please, we're a few days, a couple of weeks to this election. Like I keep saying, let's talk about important things. Being afraid is not going to help us do anything. So I do come online when there seems to be, an attempt to scare us and divert our attention from what we should be talking about. He cannot rig that election. Let him try. Okay? We're not on ground, but those who are on ground are not dummies. Those who are, I'll be there, I'll be on ground. I'm going to vote. I'm going to cast my vote proudly. A lot of people are going to cast their votes, Nigerians. And we're going to take that country back. When I see somebody like MC Oluomo, he cannot do anything. I don't care what he's done in the past. Nobody really cared about that country in the past. So you had all these imbeciles running around. Okay, here it is now. That's a contest. Go and compete. Expand your base. That's what you should be doing. You're smart, go and compete. Somebody who's making Buhari look like a saint. Imagine that. How kind of vile human being would you be you're making Buhari smelling like a rose. He wants to conduct a fair election. And you're the one impeding it. So, Mr. Davis, you know how much you dedicated to this cause. Your staff, your channel, your time. Some of us, how do you do it? Your research. You have great people, leftists, so many others who I've been on your program. Even me, who's just participating, I get tired. I've been on the midnight ones, our time here. Beautiful ladies you got there. We're strong ladies. But people like Rita, Omoye's Corner, so many others. I can't name them all. I can name them all. And the panelists, dedicated. They come here and they talk. Is MC Oluomo as smart as any of us here? No, he's not. Cannot do anything. For violence, like they say, water. If anybody who's strapped, who's not happy, there's a lot of people killed in that country. could peel a medal in his calf too. What is he gonna do? We don't want violence, but he doesn't understand. They don't know the magnitude of this thing. So a lot of people killed in our country. The economy is bad. There should be a revolution right now in the streets, but everybody's going, you know, who could wait a month? Who could wait 6 months? So the crescendo comes on the 25th. That son of a bitch, because I'll be on ground too, and so many others who have to contribute one thing or the other. So I'm saying to you that the governor is more dangerous than MC Oluomo. The governor is more dangerous. But we've seen governors lose. In Oshu, the governor lost. He played a stupid game of overvoting in his opponent's stronghold. But the opponent still remained the governor until they sorted out. That's one good thing about beavers. If their plot, which I think they're going to magnify in this election, that's probably what they're going to do, is to go and overvote. Well, the person who's elected benefited from their overvoting. Therefore, that's why they won. But then they're going to challenge and say, hey, we overvoted here. Then that person still remains president-elect because you helped him by overvoting. So he got a lot of votes. So from what we saw with Oshun's point of view, that person remains president-elect until it's sorted out. The beavers is going to show. It will be sorted out. So when it comes to us, maybe they're going to revote in that area, but they're not going to turn around and give it to you who went and overvoted in that particular precinct or whatever it is. So those shaking, they're panicking. Imagine if somebody told you six months ago that Buhari is going to be sued by APC candidate and they're going to be fighting like imbeciles. You wouldn't believe it. It's like, you know. So let me say again, wholesomely, unless it rises to something to argue about, let's not scare ourselves to death. There's no shaking. They are just taking credit for being smart, that they're going to rig the election and then we'll be shaking. Go ahead and try to rig that election. The way I see it, even that MC Oluomo could be shot by our army. The army is on our side, the people's side. Let me go ahead on the board and just say that Buhari and the army is obedient. How's that? How do you like that? So, without further ado, I would leave it right there and just say to Elvis, because it's you who I'm concerned with. Don't be scared. Don't worry. No shaking. All right. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Pansat. In fact, I had to talk now. I just have to quickly want to say thank you because you have my opinion. We're having same opinion. I don't see somebody like MC Oluomo in this game. We shouldn't publicize him or make him look very relevant. This is the time they are going to use the mind game, and exactly this is the mind game. Who's MC Oluomo? This is Nigerian people coming to take over their nation by themselves. The police, the army, they are not even happy with the situation. They are suffering. There's somebody like MC Oluomo who want. You see, the Naira redesign. They don't have this much money to spend. They don't have it. That's why they are, just like you said, APC suing their president. Man, God damn. Personally, like I said in my first deposition, I said, I'm not going to lose no sleep. So MC Oluomo or OSC Oluomo, the people are taking over their country. The people know who they are going to vote. We already see what is happening to PDP and APC in social medias, how Nigerians are reacting, how they be fighting themselves, except Labour Party that have been a little bit calm. So we should expect more, better things, not looking at these distractors. They are trying to show their face. It's not going to work. I support Pansat 100%. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. All right. When I hear from you people like this, it makes me calm down. you know, everybody have their own different views, especially on this kind of situation. You know, Kevin Kerr called earlier on, almost the same view you guys are sharing. It's a good one. Everybody cannot share the same view, but when we dey hot, people, we need people like Una make Una still calm us down, because for me, I don't trust these people. That's my stand. I don't just trust them at all. You know, if we keep eyes on them, it's very, very important. We have somebody on the phone. Let me quickly, Gingerbread Man, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, lefties, and the distinctive members of the panel, fellow Nigerians. I just want to, bring a suggestion, to rest this case of MC Oluomo. I want to believe that with my little understanding of law, probable cause for any legal action could be established by mere complaint. And what I mean is that for the fact that somebody files a complaint against you with the police is enough for the police to carry out an investigation, on you. I call it an investigation. And part of carrying out an investigation, my warrant detaining you for the period while that investigation is being carried out. So my suggestion, to rest this MC Oluomo's case issue, Nigerians are voicing out, Nigerians are making a complaint against MC Oluomo. Our complaint as Nigerians, shouldn't it be substantial enough for there to be an investigation carried out on MC Oluomo on the day of election, such that the law enforcement agencies will detain MC Oluomo as a person on the day of election? Based on the complaint of Nigerians, if anything should go wrong in Lagos State, then he will have answers to answer. That is one suggestion. The second suggestion is that MC Oluomo can be subject to monitoring by certain paid Nigerians, such that if anything goes wrong on that day, he will be held accountable. So this is my suggestion, because I feel
my brother, let me quickly add to your suggestion what you're saying, that MC Oluomo should be monitored on that particular day. As we speak right now, MC Oluomo is in America. MC Oluomo don't even need to be on ground for things to happen if things wants to happen. MC Oluomo have given birth to so many MC Oluomos. That's one thing you must understand. So if you are monitoring MC Oluomo, you should monitor other MC Oluomos.
So, but if MC Oluomo is not in ground, then why are we crying? Why are we crying foul? It's just like saying that the IPOB will disrupt election when Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. So we should not spill milk over this MC Oluomo's case. Nigerians, the security forces are aware of his personality and all the affiliated people with MC Oluomo, and we're going to hold the Nigerian security agencies, account if anything should go wrong in Lagos State in the course of transporting election materials.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Hearing different views on this makes it more interesting, Before I move on to the, we're going to start all over again now with my old people here. But let's quickly listen to this short video here.
President Muhammadu Buhari, are you even a president? I'm giving you title that you are not. Muhammadu Buhari, shame on you. I am saying it with my face and my full chest that it is shame. It is a big shame on you. And that Tinubu that put you there, too, shame on him, because he knows that you are a very wicked man. He knew it from the beginning. People are using us to do 10-10. Today na my turn. Tomorrow na your turn. Look at what we are going through. Can't you people see? Nonsense. Elders that don't have shame. You are old for nothing. You people are old for nothing. I said it. You can't do me nothing. You are all going to die before me. You can't kill me. What is you whose problem? You have packed all the money. The so-called CBN chairman, I don't want to know your name. Shame on you too. All of you, shame on you. With all your supporters, all of you, shame on you. You are a disgrace. How can I buy money in my mother's land? I want to withdraw 5,000 naira that I will eat and feed my child, and I have to pay 2,000 naira. Shame on all of you. You have failed us. You have failed us. But don't worry. We're taking back this country. You can't keep doing that to us. You have failed us. And that is the end. You people's end has come. You can't do us nothing. The highest you will do is to send people to come and kill me. And you know what? They cannot kill me. I said what I said, that it is a big shame on you. You, this old man, Tinubu, you want to go and rest? Eh? Are you not old enough? Have you not eaten enough? Let other people too eat. Go and rest. You do not have the interest of this country in your mind. It is all for your selfishness. It is all for your wickedness. It is not for this nation. And all your supporters, all you people supporting evil, all of you can see it. Somebody that cannot even make one statement to the end wants to rule my mother's land? As what? People should get your PVC. We're all coming out. We're not taking this nonsense again. No, me, at the front. Last, we will die. You people have done enough. So shame on all of you in government. Shame. On all of you. You people are wicked. You people are wicked. You don't have a soul. Look at people killing each other.
All right, that was a very touching video right there. It's currently circulating on social media. I thought I should bring it here. She was saying, yes.
If Nami talk that one now, they say I talk too much.
Thank you.
No, he shout too much. He talk too much. This is somebody expressing the reality on ground. Alex talk too much. What's the problem?
No, Alex, you are different from this person, Alex, please. With due respect.
I'm not different. This is my sister. She has the same blood flowing in my vein.
When you are saying Alex is different from this person, how is Alex different from this person?
Yeah.
For me, people cannot express themselves enough. Wickedness going on too much.
Alex, can you try and listen to us, please?
Alex is not different from this person.
No, please hold on, Mr. T. Hold on. Mr. T, hold on.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yes, how is it different?
Okay. When you are in the position to educate the people, when you are in a position to make the people know or convince the people, and you are given an opportunity through a media like this to educate the people, to create awareness, especially when it has to do with political awareness, you have to be constructive enough to educate the people so that the people can learn from you. The difference that make Obi today is his personality and his presentation. Right. Please, you are different.
Can I answer him quickly for 5 seconds?
Alex,
I understand what you're saying, but
Alex, before you
Alex, now the truth talk, make you cool down, Alex, cool that temper, please.
Alex, I don't see why you are comparing yourself with that woman. That woman expressed herself purely.
Maybe you people are not understanding me, and you don't want me to talk. It's always a problem.
Alex,
I cannot express myself.
Alex, you will talk. You are with us here. We are all here together. I don't know why you compared yourself to her.
I compare myself. Okay, do you want to know why?
Talk to us.
You want to know why? Because I drive every day on the streets. I see the lives of this woman. There's nothing I can do for her. That could have been my sister, and she's my sister. I compare myself to her because there's no difference between my passport and his passport. I compare myself to her because I have not come out to tell you I collected 100,000 naira and I paid 15,000 at some point, or because I'm privileged enough to have family members that bombard me with dollars, euros, and pounds. Or I come here to speak English. You think it's comfortable for me? I'm not different from her. I know exactly what she's going through in the hand of these wicked men and women who call themselves presidents and governors and senators. This is my cry. Nothing more. I have nothing against anybody. I'm not here to educate you. I'm here to tell you that stop the wickedness. Stop killing people. Stop looting money. Stop taking over people's lands. Stop inflicting pains on the nation. Create an enabling environment for citizens to thrive like other nations. Give them electricity. Give them food to eat. Allow them to go to school. Allow them to travel in peace and do their business in different states. Is that difficult to ask? How is it different from me? I'm just a child who's privileged to have siblings. We are 9. I'm number 7. My family don't joke with me. If I need 5 million naira right now, I'll get it. But I cannot continue to live in a food paradise because before this whole nation, blows up in my head. Don't you think people will come to my house when it happens? Please, I'm not different from her. I'm going through the same pain. I feel her pain from the hands of these wicked men. The greatest education now is to tell these wicked men to stop. Is this how citizens are treated where you are right now, abroad? My friend in Finland, he lost his job last 3 weeks. He went to one office, they gave him a card. They are paying him his salary for the next 2 years until he gets a good job. His salary is 3,800. The government is still paying him that same money to pay his rent and live well. Because to curb crime, what is difficult in doing these little things for citizens? You don't allow them have water. You don't allow them have education. You don't allow them have electricity. You don't allow them have jobs. Everybody's running away from this country. Please, I'm not here to educate you. I'm here to tell you the reality. I'm not a university. It's paining me like it's paining her. And I feel her pain. We have wicked men as governors, as senators.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. The truth of the matter is, but hold on. Everybody will get to you. For me, if I have to do comparison between Alex and that lady, I would say both of them live in Nigeria, so they're not much better than us. So anyhow they express themselves, they live there. They are with these satanic leaders. They are there with them. So that's all I can say. You know, Mr. T, quickly say what you wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Helvis. Why did you dedicate your channel for Obi?
For better to have a better Nigeria.
So you live in UK.
Good question.
You live in UK and you do this every day. So are you not feeling the pain, even though you don't live in Nigeria? We all are feeling this pain. So there's no way this lady is different from you and I sit here in diaspora, but I have to come here to lend my voice because I have seen what I grew up I was born and raised in Nigeria before I came over to the United States. And I come here every day to lend my voice because I need a good Nigeria. So the lady is not different from Alex or Rita or Omoyes Kona or Pansat or even you, Mr. Elvis in the UK. We all are feeling this heat. We are all.
Yeah, we all, but no. I'll disagree with that. Yes, I understand where you're going. The lady feel more pains than us. I believe you heard that. Hold on, please. No.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
She withdraw 5,000 naira and pay 2,000 naira. You and I have not withdrawn any 5,000 naira to pay 2,000 naira since all this situation started. I understand it's affecting everybody, every one of us, but more are taking more of the pains than us.
And now, if I even want to add to you, Mr. Elvis, why I say she's a little bit different from Alice, let me go straight to the point. This woman used her own medium, put her face online, and talk like somebody protesting in pains.
Thank you, Lefty.
You see what she did? She came out, used her own medium. It's like putting her life on the line.
If you want to see my face, I will open it for you, Mr. Leftist. No need speaking in parable.
You are
yes, I will speak. If you want to see my face, I will tell you. I will show it to you too. Is that the angle you're coming from?
Alex, calm down.
Alex, hold on. You are the one that said, when I said there's a little bit different because you are with us here. I say you are like us here on this platform.
Because
the difference between you and her.
Alex,
hold on, Lefty. What Lefty
Okay, thank you.
Alex, is that leftists try to say that both of you are not the same. Mr. Prince Collins tried to say that both of you are not the same, but you insisted that you are the same. Now, leftists is trying to give you the proper breakdown now to let you know that because this video is going viral. Yes, your voice is going viral. The lady's face is going viral. So if, God forbid, if they have to trace anybody now to, for anything, you heard her saying, Funawan can't kill me, Mona can't kill me.
Najawash, do you know the reason? Do you know the reason why you are not seeing my face for now? Maybe after this wicked government in Edo State leaves, you will see my face. I have friends who have lost businesses to demolition because they spoke up. I have friends who have lost houses to demolition because they spoke up. I'm not scared. I'm just being cautious for now. But when this government leaves, I will start showing my face.
Alex, the same government, you see people on the street of Nigeria. I don't want to go too far. You see 6 people in Benin coming out to protest. I have not seen you among them.
I come out. I do.
Alex, we are not attacking you here.
Okay. You are. Telepathy.
No,
do it directly. Fire it at me directly. No need to beat around the bush.
No,
I love what you do.
Please, can we take these things easy? I think we're spending too much time on this. I understand what Mr. Alex is saying. I think that we're reading too much meanings into it. He's just simply saying he sees a reflection of himself in that woman. Is simple. We're all human beings. We're all feeling the pain. That's why we're here. Yeah. I'm in the middle of work. I have exams coming up. I'm always here. At nighttime, I'm listening to all the news that's coming from Nigeria. It's not easy. So I understand what Mr. Alex is saying. Please, let's just leave it there. There's no need to draw differences. Please.
Because at the end of the day, the pains, especially those in Nigeria, that's why I was trying to tell my brother, Mr. T, that the pains is not affecting you and I. Although midday UK right now, if I did there, still they affect me. But let's judge it according to where we are right now. There's no way the pains we can compare ourselves with it. All the petrol and look at my staff, Ima. She stopped working because she cannot continue to queue to go and be looking for fuel and electricity to do a broadcast in the morning. That's why you see I'm not the one and a leftist being here every day. So because we are here, let's assume leftist was in Edo State or in Nigeria, he cannot assist me as well. That's just the truth because the situation is terrible right now.
Okay, what about in the case where you have a project in Nigeria, you've assessed that project is going to cost like say 1.5 million naira. And then
I know my brother, what you are saying, if you have 1.5 million naira now,
you are asking
I'm asking you, if you have 1.5 million right now compared to that lady, you are a rich man.
No, you didn't let me finish. Now they tell you, Mr. Elvis, okay, Mr. Elvis, you have a project in Lagos, and they've assessed everything. They told you this project is going to cost you 1.5 million, and you send the equivalent of 1.5 million home.
Mm-hmm.
And that 1.5 million gets there. And so after they did everything, the 1.5 million turned to 900,000 naira.
No, this is why I didn't allow you to finish, because I already know where you are going. My brother, if you can send 1.5 million naira home now, there's no way you can compare yourself with this lady. That's what I'm saying. This lady say she go withdraw 5,000 naira. They took 2,000 naira from her 5,000 naira. Between you and I, my brother, what did this lady want to use 5,000 naira do? She also talk she want to feed with a child. So you are bigger than 1.5. You go only shout on the people or grumble, fine, you are still affected, but there is no way you can compare yourself with this lady who cried out, and the video is going viral on social media right now. The people back home feels the pains more, especially the less privileged ones, the ones that cannot help themselves. You see how this
exactly
cry for nothing. Nobody go help them. Now still you and I go still help this woman. Government will not say anything about it, Mr. Lee.
This is what the state of anarchy results into when women
We are getting there, my brother. That's the anarchy. We are getting there
anymore. This is what anarchy resulting to, and then diaspora also letting their voice.
Mr. Pete, Pat, you said we should reach out to her to help her. Trust me, if I have a contact, me, I for don't help her on my own. The video is just on social media. I don't know how to reach her. If I feel reach this woman today, me myself, I go clean this her tears single-handedly. What does she need?
Mr. G, can you give me just 30 seconds?
Okay, yes, sure.
Okay, what I'm trying to, I don't want to, I don't want to flog the issue too much, but it's like we don't understand the angle which I'm coming from. You know, Nigeria has happened to all of us. Me that is speaking to you now with this voice, I've lost 2 children in Nigeria. If I have to give you the story, you will not believe it. 2 children, one would have been 17 today, the other one would have been 13. I lost them, 1 boy, 1 girl in Nigeria. So what I'm trying to say is that this is happened not quite long. You know, I was there when it happened. I don't want to go back to all those kind of things. What I'm trying to say is that if we are trying to, you know, give the people the right things that if we really love this country, as a matter of fact, first of all, our personal sentiment should not be presented in our presentation. We should try and be objective as possible so that people can listen to us and learn from us, so that the purpose of our coming out should be achieved. That is what I'm trying to say. If we are here to provide solution, not to emphasize on the problem, because we already know the problem. We are profiling solution.
Thank you, my brother.
Trying to persevere the people, let the people understand the reason why they have to listen. If
another
not,
thing you
there will
must
be chaos.
understand: everybody cannot express their anger.
Yeah, I understand. That is why I'm trying to say we should. You know, when somebody
us to keep quiet and speak English, we should be quiet.
No, Alex, no, I'm not supposed to keep quiet. When you are angered, somebody must be there to tell you, take it
I'm
easy.
angry with facts and figures. I'm not insulting anybody. With facts and figures, I present you with facts.
Alex, what he's telling you.
Okay, it's all right, bro.
He said, even though you are angry, at least somebody will be there to tell you to calm down. That's a normal thing now. Sometimes when you are angry at home, your wife not tell you.
I'm very sorry for the loss of your children, my brother.
You know,
very sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not.
To hear that.
And then for Apple, for being there, you know, we don't need to go back to all this kind of
sad.
That place is bad. It's sad. It's saddening.
My people, this woman, when I watch this video, in fact, I shouldn't express that here. Although, make we put happiness for this thing, because she talked just now, say she don't know how to pronounce a Mifele name. So make I put somebody who will help us pronounce a Mifele name for us. Make we move on.
Against the CBN rules. I don't still know why some people are going against the CBN rules. Government, when me fail, government, CBN governor give us the rules that we should go with, that we should abide with. Governor even said,
you are
Governor CBN, maybe you understand. Governor CBN, maybe you understand. Fuck up. Fuck up. Please remind me that name, I beg.
Okay.
Mr. Elvis, now only God will bless you. Because when the temper is rising, you have to bring
the heat was too much. So
no, it's good. We need to smile. We need to smile.
Yes, the heat
God
was
will bless you, man. You are doing a great job. I mean, Nigeria will rise again. Nigeria will
everybody,
rise again.
if you see the contribution of everybody just now, everybody was right, but in a different way. That's just the truth. Nobody was attacking anybody. Everybody was right. You know, because even though saying that the same mama born of herself will not go feel reason the same way. So that's just one thing. So let's move on to Mother Rita. Mother Rita, is your turn to talk to us, right? I don't know if my co-moderator wanted to say something. Leftist, do you want to say something at all?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. All right then. Mother Rita, please.
Restroom.
Thank you, Elvis. That was a good laugh. Very good laugh.
A women feeling.
I don't know how to say it now.
Because that name, I beg Margarita, not the more year one more. I beg. I really want to learn how to still.
I don't still know why some people are going against the CBN rules. Government, when me fail government, let me CBN governor give us the rules that we should go with, that we should abide with. Governor even said, Governor CBN, maybe you understand.
Margarita, talk to us.
Elvis. Good afternoon.
It still be like the name of Speaker of our House of Reps.
But
exactly, I don't sabi pronounce that one.
Even be like the same thing.
This are the Nigerians who wanna say they're not well. And I see them.
Jesus.
Lefties, I beg. You don't see what you will talk.
Well, I love if finish for Nigeria. I'm going to go help us. No way.
I love that thing again, I beg. It's just too funny.
No, Margarita, maybe the guy get PS. What do you call her? Post trauma.
I beg, don't let me get Dick. I beg. A women feeling. When I don't know
the guy don't tire. The guy don't tire for
because pronounce the wicked people name now. Wahala for him.
Oh God, where you go see that name? They don't say that those state he come from. A women,
Emefiele.
You still get another one I told you just like Bajabia. Jesus, which kind of name is this? Eh? All right, Margarita, talk to us.
Oh, thank you, God. I've laughed so much. I'm crying. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start with something. I don't think anyone should rename anybody if you are identifying with something. And I'm speaking to our sister who spoke. I would I see myself in her. I understand her pain and her emotions. As a matter of fact, I think she was kind of holding herself. She didn't want to really say all the things that she really wanted to say. Now, I said it before, there are two kinds of people and I think it transcends in all areas, even in our personal life. There are two kinds of people, what I've discovered, that your style of communication will determine if they will get it or not. You have the one that will actually, and I gave the example before of the one that would, if you're sleeping, and you might just say, Rita, wake up. You just speak to me, and I'll open my eyes and I wake up. But there's some other people that will have to physically touch me and shake me for me to wake up, to say, wake up. Now, I belong to the one that would actually have to touch you, to shake you to wake up. Perhaps Sir Pansat, Prince Collins, or even to Niger, or even leftists, you're the type that will just say, Rita, wake up, just by voice, and I get it. So the style of her communication, let me even use myself. My style of communication might not go well with the ones that just want me to say, wake up by speaking. But on the flip side, there may be other people that actually want me to sink it in their medulla oblongata and give them the reasons why I might be shouting, I might have to scream, I might have to cry, I might have to even bleed for them to get it. Now, this woman you could see the anger in her voice. She even cried. When somebody is crying, it means you're in pain, for Christ's sake. When something is wrong, it means, when you're in pain, it means something is wrong.
So however we want to say it, I will identify myself with that woman any day, anytime, with what is going on in Nigeria, despite the fact that I live in North America. So if Sir Alex you want to say is identified, I would say that I can, even if I live here, I could say I am like that woman. Do you know why? Because I don't know about you. Because some of us here, we have families that we take care of. If we don't send money, they cannot eat. If we don't send money, they cannot go to school. So I am feeling the brunt. I'm depriving myself or my family the things that I need to do just because I have an obligation. Nobody forced me. It's something I have to do in order to make people have a sense of belonging or have some quality of life of some sort. So nobody should tell me that I am not like that woman, that our sister. I will say I am like her. However you want to define yourself, that's fine. Now going by what Sir Pansat was talking about you know what? For us, or for someone like me now, screaming and shouting about why the INEC should even bring somebody like use someone like MC Oluomo as a contractor, it's not born out of fear. I think we're getting it wrong. Sir Pansat said, "Oh, you should not be scared. You know, everything will go." No, I am speaking not out of fear. I'm speaking because I need to speak up. I need to shout and let everybody know something is wrong. Something is not right. You saying that doesn't mean we are scared. Besides, we are living in a very dark and malevolent country with dark and malevolent people ruling us. You cannot say, "Oh, the devil is there." Okay, the devil is there. And you just like, the devil cannot do me. I'm covered. No, you need to scream and rebuke the devil. You need to say it out. It doesn't mean that you are scared of him. So when we are shouting about that INEC is compromising issues by even mentioning or is being insensitive to the electoral process with all the things that's going on in Nigeria, by even mentioning that MC Oluomo is even part of it, whether it's directly or indirectly, it is completely insensitive. It is wrong, and we must speak it out. It is not born out of fear. I am not afraid, but I have to speak it out. It's this silence that have killed us, and that's why things are so bad that a damn person like MC Oluomo is even part of the system. So please, it is not born out of fear. I'm begging everybody, if you're hearing my voice, speak up. Speak up, God damn it, speak up. Speak up. And you're not speaking up out of fear. You're speaking up and you are being brave because you know the truth, and the truth has to stand. The truth has to stand. That woman that was speaking, she's not speaking out of fear, she's speaking out of anger. She's speaking truth. She's not afraid. She even said, "You cannot kill me." So it is not out of fear. MC Oluomo is for him to mention his name is insensitive in the part of INEC, and it's just showing us that, oh, okay, you guys are playing your tricks again. So I will not take it with kid gloves. I know everything is going to be okay. By the special grace of God, I believe that Peter Dirokobi will be our president. And as per Iyocha Ayu and him talking about this, you know what I was saying. My prayer last year was the spirit of the Tower of Babel will continue to be upon APC and PDP and the people that support them, and confusion, distortion, gaps here and there, and that is what is going on. So our prayer is working. The so-called Dr. Balabu, or the man that came to talk, you know what? I was just watching. I was saying, what kind of country did I come from, for God's sake? Like, God, what kind of country did I come from? It's like what that lady said. The elders, they have shame. They don't have any shame anymore. Like, men, you see a man with gray hair, one string of gray hair. I know in those days the reverence and respect you give that man, but now you see men and women with gray hair coming to lie. So what do you expect the young people to be inspired by? They will think that is a norm. When you have normalized lies, when you have normalized impunity, when you have normalized rudeness, disrespect, the younger generation will feel that is how it is. We cannot normalize gray-haired men, grown-ass men that call themselves fathers or husbands or whatever they represent, or even leaders of community, come out on national TV to lie straight face. What kind of generation are we in? What kind of country was I born in? So that is why we should not. It's not just me. It's a collective. I always say it's a we. It's a collective. We should not allow gray-haired men or women come on national TV and lie. We should not let it slide. We should speak to them. We should even mock them. Even if it means disrespecting them, we need to do it just to get things right. Just to get things right, because we have children, we have young people, teenagers looking up to us, and they're seeing this nonsense happening, and you expect them to just say, okay, it is normal. So tomorrow, when they slap you, you cannot admonish them because say, hey, an older person like you was lying. What did you do? So that's why we need to speak out. We need to speak out. And there's this Daniel Bwala. This is just another typical person that we just need to speak against. And we should not allow. We should stop. We should unlearn things now. We start unlearning some behavior and characteristics from people and counteract them. Someone like Daniel Bwala, he said something. The only thing that he said that I believe that was even true was saying that Agbado was obviously planning a dynasty, and it's true. God forbid becomes president of hell. His wife will be the head of the Senate hell of hell. The son and the daughter is like, so it's a dynasty, not in Nigeria. That's the only thing. The other thing he said were just blatant white lie. And there's something that he said that even just blew my mind. He said, Peter the Rock Obi is not a revolutionary person. I just, like, does this man supposed to be educated, right? Whatever he's doing, I know he's doing it for his party. He has to be optimistic, but you can't be optimistic in the name of being optimistic. You just come and lie and talk stupidly. And when you talk about in fact, I would say Peter the Rock Obi, I would even kind of put him as a subtle Che Guevara of Cuba. I will put him. Che Guevara was his own style of communication was the shaky one. Peter the Rock Obi is the one that he would just speak. That's the difference between them. A revolutionary person is one that has strong beliefs, someone that is confident, motivated, has courage, somebody that wants to change the trajectory of the norm. It's a fearless person that advocates for radical change. Nigeria needs a radical change. And if you want radical change, you cannot be talking like a cat. You cannot be acting like a cat. If you want radical change, impunity, pain and suffering, killings, insecurity, we need a radical change. And Peter the Rock Obi has become that subtle radical. He's not the violent radical, but he's a revolutionalist, and we call him one of Nigeria's revolutionalists. It's just like what Fela was doing. Fela was a revolutionary person in terms of even music, but he did his own true music. Now, this man, God has given us this gift. Peter the Rock Obi, as a revolutionist, to change things, to change the trajectory of Nigeria. And there's somebody like Daniel Bwala, and I say he's not. Like, seriously? Anyway, he's irrelevant. We have to move forward, forge ahead, and do the needful. Now, for the man, I'm just going to combine Akin Oshutoku and Shola, I think Ebi Shen of Afenifere. I just think what they were saying is kind of similar, because it is what it is. If you want to look at the quota system, every other person now, I know Peter the Rock Obi is saying he's not into that, tribe or whatever thing, but if you really want to go down now to the useless or the fraudulent constitution that we have, and you want to go to the quota system, every other region has served Nigeria in the apex seat, and that's the fact. The Southeast hasn't. If you want to go that route, now going even from constitution of the APC and the PDP, if you look at their constitution, it follows if you look at the modus operandi, it follows the what they call this thing, the quota system. So what is the problem now? And there's one thing we need to know: they're not willing to relinquish power. So we have to fight tooth and nail. We all know that Kwankwaso, I don't know why I called his name, the man with the red hats, he wants to have PhD from India. That one we all know very well that he's in support of Mikano, because they just love power, period. They will do anything. This Agbado was just
Rita, I heard that too. They told me that today too, that at the dying minute he might be merging up with him.
They're even doing with the one that's his sidekick, that's Buhari's best friend, that his daughter is working under Buhari's administration. They're all in the same thing for the northern. So right now they're not even going with the quota system anymore. Another Fulani man is dead. They want to put another, so they don't even care. So we have to fight. So the foolish shoutanants now, and no, right now at this point, nobody should tell me that I'm being tribalistic. I'm just saying it based on what we are seeing, what I am seeing now, black and white. Even
unscrupulous elements. That's what they are.
Those Southerners who are supporting the desperate Northerners who just want to hold power. Isn't it a shame? If anything at all, isn't it? Well, they are shameless anyway. That somebody who is a Northerner is a president for 8 years, and you are now supporting another Northerner. Are you trying to tell me that your brother in the South, no, not single one is qualified to be president? And this one that we're talking, his antecedents is not, it stinks. It stinks through the ear, according to Dele Farotimi. It stinks through the ear, not even the nose. The ear is stinking. So I just don't understand the crop of leaders we have today. So that's why we need a revolutionalist like Peter Jirokobi to just transform and change, radical change every single thing in Nigeria, from the useless constitution to the entire system. If we need to go back to regional government, we need to go back to regional government. But we have to fix this man there in Aso Rock first before anything. Peter Jirokobi or nobody. It's Labour Party LP or nobody. Thank you.
Madam Rita, point of correction, please. Daniel Bwala is a shameless fool. You understand? That guy is a shameless, educated bastard. This is the guy, as that few months ago, he was speaking for Agbado. All of a sudden, he has jumped shift to PDP. So we don't hold any thing that such character speak as significant. As far as I'm concerned, he should be flushed to the shockaway pit.
Yeah, the problem we have in the South House are those that are representing us in the South. They are so nasty. They are, just as Rita described them, they are so frustrating. They are always hopeless, right from independent. They've never defended us. It's a big disappointment.
All right. Thank you. Mr. T, please use your time now. 6 minutes.
Thank you very much again, Mr. Elvis. Well, on the Boala, I think Boala is under version of blue, blah, blah. So I don't think there's any relevance in whatever he says. He's just under version of Bala Blue on the PDP side. So don't take him that serious. One thing is, when they speak to affirm the fact that Peter Obi is the right candidate. It's just that some of them don't expect that somebody in their age category can be this prominent or be this accepted by Nigerians. And that's why they are envious. Because what they are doing is just jealousy. So the likes of Boala, Kayode, Festus, if you look at them, they may be in the same age range with Peter Obi, possibly, or maybe Peter Obi may be older than them. But, you know, they are just being caught unaware that somebody like in our own age range may be getting this acceptance from everywhere in the country. So it's not a surprising thing. I was going to ask Mr. Pansat if he was still on camera. What shade of blue was he wearing? Is it the Bula Bla or Bala Blue shade? That's on the lighter mode now.
No, it's not here.
Okay, I see that he's gone. So for that lady that you showed the video, I don't think any of us is in any way different from that lady. Now, Madam Rita just said something. Imagine if you send the money back home and then they have to go and use maybe 5,000 naira to get 10,000 naira, or they have to use 15,000 to get 100,000. So how have you not been affected in that situation? Regardless of how you think it, every Nigerian diaspora, this is one election I've seen that people in diaspora are more concerned. They are putting more of their energy into, because the country is in a dead situation. And so diasporans would have been coming on here like you and I are doing if they don't feel the heat. You come here every day to come lend your voice because you feel that the pain is just too much. People are suffering, crying. And that's why that lady can come on air. People are not scared anymore. The military, think about any sector of the country, they're not scared. Now the military or the police, they are only waiting for the common men to blow up the thing, and then they can take over, because they're also in pain. Have you been able to go see what the the Navy base used to be, where the barracks, the Navy barracks or Army barracks used to be in those days. But now everything is gone. You don't want to talk about police barracks. Those are gone. And so everybody is feeling the heat, regardless of where you live in the world. Everybody is feeling the heat. So, but I mean, this is the right time for Nigerians to come out and then just go cast your votes, make your votes count, and stand there and watch your votes. Make sure you stand there and watch as they count the votes. Now, to the Afenifere guys, I mean, those people are just speaking the truth. I am a Southwest person, and you can see that from my intonation. But I'm supporting Peter Obi because I have seen a man of character and competence. Why will you ask me to support Tinubu for God's sake? Why will you ask me to support him? Why should I even be thinking about supporting Tinubu with all the evils they've done? MC Oluomo, I mean, there's a video that went viral about this guy. These are killers. They are murderers. They are killers. They can kill people. They can destroy lives. And so those are the people you want to bring into power. A drug peddler to be the president of a country. And let's just mention about El Chapo. El Chapo is in jail. They caught the son too. Life can run for a period of time, but it cannot run forever. So people, the Afenifere guys are just standing for the Yorubas. So whoever is thinking that Yorubas are tribal, they are tribal. I mean, they are playing tribalism card. No, it's not all Yorubas, and I can bet you not even maybe 5%. We have Yorubas that are die-hard supporter of LP because they've also feel the heat. Agberos everywhere in Lagos. You see people selling pure waters. They are paying tooth and nail to sell their pure waters. So those men are just speaking the mind of the common Yoruba person. We are for Peter Obi. So there is no Nigerian that is better than one Nigerian. If Obasanjo had been president before Atiku or whoever, it is now the turn of the Southeast. So let's give it to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. T. Please, when you are using the word killers and all that, please use the word allegedly, because you don't have any evidence against these people. You are talking based on rumors. So there's a media.
Okay, allegedly.
Yes, it's better. Yeah, because they can ask us, but they cannot ask you, because as long as is this platform, use the word allegedly. Allegedly means that you are not sure, is based on speculation. Okay. I will have a new person just join us right now. I'm sorry, guys. Gregory Gofure, thanks very much for joining us. Please, where are you joining us from? You are muted. Can you unmute yourself? I'm trying to unmute yourself. I'm trying to unmute you and me. Okay. I think we can hear you now. Can you hear me? Mr. Gregory, can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Where are you joining us from?
I'm joining people from Gambia. Gambia, Banjul, the Gambia.
Oh, wonderful.
Banjul, the Gambia.
Okay, let's hear from you. I guess you'll be watching us since, so talk to us.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say about the Nigerian youth, the problem we have in Nigeria, a lot of people love things that are wrong to keep them where they are, because of connection, because of their relation, because of tribalism and religion. What I would say to the youth, if they want to get them own president into power, like Peter Obi is a very lovely man with all his characteristics, he's better to be there. But the only thing there is Nigeria, they enjoy wrong things. How to get those things off? That's what we need to talk to the youth. Like a program now, maybe before 10 days or 5 days before the election, just talk to them. Everybody should talk to the old youth. Let them come together, because I know very well Nigerians, they love wrong people to be in power. They don't care. Now they are all shouting. Let's wait till the results come. If they vote Obi into power, I would really, really love to be back to Nigeria. I've been here for quite over 30 years. I have my own business. I'm doing pretty well. But the issue is the way Nigerians are. Like I was talking, the people that make Nigeria go to youths to go to crime is the leaders. The leaders, they steal a lot of money, they get billions, and the boys, they want to keep their pace by having money. There are a lot of them going to go to.
Oh, I think we lost you there, sir. We can't hear you anymore. Mr. Gregory, we lost your voice. You're muted though. You're muted. I think your network is not stabilized. Okay, you can leave and come back again, but if in case you're hearing me, I want to let you know that we really do appreciate you joining us today, and your contributions means a lot. It means that we are sharing the same ideology. I like the fact that you're saying that most Nigerians like the suffering, but I can say that many of them are waking up now, but we will know on the 25th, if everybody that is agitating today is ready to take back their country. Thank you very much, sir. 30 years in Gambia. Wow.
What?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, I really appreciate this man from Gambia. Is what I was trying to say. We have to start unlearning some things. We have to start unlearning some ways of some because we have normalized bad things for too long.
Exactly.
We have to start unlearning certain things, behavior, communication, even the way we even treat others. We have to start unlearning it. It's going to be very difficult, but it's doable. And that's what I am inspired by Peter Jirokobi, his antecedents and his behavior throughout, even if he's been getting bad blows from everywhere. We have to start unlearning bad things and stop normalizing bad things. Thank you. God bless that brother from Gambia.
Exactly. It's so sad that we lost him. If you're hearing us, please join us again. Or we are here 5 days a week, 7 days a week. 5 p.m. every evening. Please endeavor to join us. We'll really like to learn from you. All right. We have CM here with us on the phone. Hello, sir. Mr. CM, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Yes, I can.
Talk to us. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I thought somebody is speaking. Okay. Good evening, Niger Watch, and good evening, those on the panel. I'm quite been unfortunate that my wing has been leaking, but so far I think the regular players are there every evening, so I can say that the team is still intact. Well, as we are going down to the D-Day, I'm really happy to hear the chap who spoke earlier, I think before now, say it's Yoruba. I'm happy the way what you said about Tinubu, because I personally, not because P2B is I'm rooting for P2B like the rest of the people, but the fact that a civilization like the Yorubas, some of them are still talking about Tinubu. Tinubu among the Yorubas can never be number 100. If you take the Yorubas, give us a leader. I've argued this in one other platform, and somebody gave me something for it. These are, when I look at it, I feel ashamed, because I was taught by one of the best Yoruba professors when I was at Idi Araba. A Yoruba man discovered a bacteria, named it after his hometown of Agoiwoye. It's called Professor Soya Onobamiro. He discovered a bacteria, called it something Iwoyenensis from Agoiwoye. Then the other one Onobamiroid, because his name is Onobamiro. So we know what the stuff Yorubas are made of. We know it. But when you see a sort of a depraved character like Tinubu, and look at what it is disgracing them. Even somebody like Ayo Adebanjo speaking, Adebanjo is whatever he says about Nigerian political history at the age of 95, I take it as gospel truth. There's an age you will get to, you will say the truth.
Exactly.
Whatever he's saying, assuming I'm a journalist, I will go to the man. Take something like tell the children what I want to do. I won't like him to speak for more than maybe 1 hour in a day, but I will give him 2 weeks. Every day I will put a tape. I will be asking him questions year by year, because that is the history we need to know. For such a man to say what we've been saying before, that without Peter Obi being president, being elected, forget Nigeria. That's what he said. Before he said, forget Nigeria. But somebody like me, if I say it, they may say I'm swallowing for war, or maybe I'm looking for, But for an old man like that, a Yoruba who worked with Awolowo, they knew how we get to where we get to now. He said, if not Peter Obi, forget Nigeria. He must have seen something with the wisdom of the elders. So, my friend, I will urge you, keep coming to Niger Watch. What you said is not lost on some of us.
Yeah.
I'm a friend of the Yorubas. If I tell you in terms of what the Yoruba contribution to world civilization, you may not believe it. Is he in law? F.R.A. Williams, Bankole Oki, Teslim Oluwolele as at the International Court of Justice. Is he art and literature? Wole Soyinka, Hubert Ogunde, Paolando Martins, who acted with former President Ronald Reagan. Is it in medicine? The great Oshuntoku, who the Royal College of Physicians of London, endowed a chair, forgotten at the university. Is it even in law, F.R.A. Williams? I've mentioned, if you go into the field of sports, the first medal Nigeria got at the Olympics, though it is not gold. Gold belonged to Chioma Jong in 1996. But the first ever medal is Noji Mayegu, who they named the street leading to Obalende or Dodan Barracks, 1972 in Germany. So I can mention Yoruba in every field of human activity. Is it music? You talk of Fela Nicola Pokuti. A time was when Fela visited Gowon visited the Caribbean as head of state official visit. Jamaicans were referring to him as Fela's brother. He came from Fela's country. Do you know what that means? All these things, when you look at what Yorubas have given to the world in terms of civilization, I don't want to talk about Awolowo, maybe his legacy of free education in the Western region, the tallest building in West Africa, Cocoa House, Mako Hall at Ibadan. All these are landmarks and they mean a lot. When you look at all these type of things, and then you don't talk of a drug addict like Tinubu, and Yorubas are clapping for him, you see Yoruba educated journalists, Bayo Ononoga, Dela Alaki, following him up and down, not to talk of the turncoat like Professor Keyamo. I feel ashamed. In fact, if only for you, I will even like you, please tell the Yorubas that your people, Tinubu is a liability. It's a shame to the Yoruba race. It's not an asset, because I know what Yorubas are made of. If you tell the Yorubas, go and give us a leader, they will know 1,000 surviving people today. They can never mention Tinubu. I bet my life on it. Nobody. So for you to come here and articulate that position you did, I'm so grateful. This is what Niger Watch is all about. We are here for merit because we saw in Peter Obi a character. In fact, the man will change the trajectory of politics in Nigeria if he wins, which he's going to win. Why? Yes. Because he never paid money, yet he was elected. So anybody can now say, I don't give shishi. Vote for me, go and verify. Go to my village of Oronibe. Go, I do this, I did this. Go and verify. Go to my village of Ososo. I did this, go and verify. The way Peter Obi did. And before you know it, the politics will now change and the youth will take over. So please, as Igbos we say, Jideki Ijik. In other words, keep it up. I like what you articulated. You are very, very discerning. Thank you very much. And I thank Niger Watch for giving you the opportunity to be here every evening. If you are, please do not miss any session. I'm so grateful that you are here.
Yeah,
Thank you
Mr.
very much.
CM, I mean, it was T. It was me, T, that spoke. And yes. I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid of that. I mean, I stand by my word, and then I stand by my action.
He's applauding you.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to quickly tell him why I'm doing this.
Okay.
You know, one thing is, we always believe, and even is scriptural, good name is better than silver and gold. Now, what I tell my father is, our family name is bigger than us all. The same thing, your family name. But some family names, they don't care about their family name, and that's why they can do anything. And that's why you see the like of Dele Alake. Dele Alake, sorry, I may say this. The guy was beaten with stroke. He would have lost his life. And you think that such a man would have learned, but he never did. How can you say that that video, Bula Blue, was doctored? A Yoruba man saying that. Dele Bitobawa, I mean, but you are a shameless elderly man to Yoruba people. What do you guys want again that we are not giving you? In Lagos, in Ogun, in Oyo, Kiletunfe, Kilefe. What do you want?
Thank you, my brother.
Must you all serve you? Come on. So, Mr. CM, I thank God for where I am today.
Bernie.
And I'm first in Nigeria before I am first in Nigeria before I became who I am today. So I'm not scared. Okay. You stand up for the right thing. Stand up.
My people, thank you very much. Let's give opportunity for others to talk. If I have to contribute to this now, I might talk for the next couple of minutes. Let me just move on. Prince Collins, sir, are you there with me? You're giving your final submission now, 6 minutes. If you're available, talk to us, sir. Prince Collins. Okay, Prince Collins is not available right now. So I'll come back to you, Prince Collins. Let's move on to the next person here, which is Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, are you available to speak now?
Very available, always.
Okay, my brother.
I have 6 minutes, right?
Yes, 6 minutes, yes.
Okay, I want you to use 2 minutes of my time to play that video again of that lady.
Okay, sure. Why not? You know.
Thank you.
Let me play it again. 1 minute.
President Muhammad Buhari. Are you even a president? I'm giving you title that you are not. Muhammad Buhari. Shame on you. I am saying it with my face and my full chest that it is shame. It is a big shame on you. And that Tinubu that put you there, too, shame on him. Because he knows that you are a very wicked man. He knew it from the beginning. You are using us to do 10-10. Today na my turn. Tomorrow na your turn. Look at what we are going through. Can't you people see? Nonsense. Elders that don't have shame. You are old for nothing. You people are old for nothing. I said it. You can't do me nothing. You are all going to die before me. You can't kill me. What is you people's problem? You have packed all the money. The so-called CBN chairman, I don't want to know your name. Shame on you too. All of you, shame on you. With all your supporters, all of you, shame on you. You people are a disgrace. How can I buy money in my mother's land? I want to withdraw 5,000 naira that I will eat and feed my child, and I have to pay 2,000 naira. Shame on all of you. You people have failed us. You have failed us. But don't worry. We're taking back this country. You can't keep doing that to us. You have failed us. And that is the end. You people's end has come. You can't do us nothing. The highest you do is to send people to come and kill me. And you know what? They cannot kill me. I said what I said, that it is a big shame on you. You, this old man, Tinubu, you want to go and rest? Eh? Are you not old enough? Are you not eating enough? Let other people too eat. Go and rest. You do not have the interest of this country in your mind. It is all for your selfishness. It is all for your wickedness. It is not for this nation. And all your supporters, all you people supporting evil, all of you can see it. Somebody that cannot even make one statement to the end wants to rule my mother's land? As what? People should get your PVC. We're all coming out. We're not taking this nonsense again, no. Me, at the front. Last, we will die. You people have done enough. So shame on all of you. All of you in government. Shame, 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 shame. Pah! Pah! On all of you. You people are wicked. You people are wicked. You don't have a soul. You don't have a soul. Look at people killing each other.
All right.
Yeah, Najao, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
I can I continue? I have like
yes. You have 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I know.
4 minutes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I don't have to come to Nigeria Wash every now and then. You don't have to be here. We are all busy. We have things we are doing. By the grace of God, I'm not from the richest of families, but we are okay. My elder brother works at Petroski in Houston, Texas. He's on $30,000 on a special contract per month. He told us, I'm working for my wife, my kids, and my siblings. and few friends. My sister is in Scotland, is in UK. She works with Scotland Yard. I'm saying these things. Do you know why? I don't have to be here. My life is good. Any car I need, I can drive, but I like a normal, average, low-key life. I went to the best of schools, private university. We are not begging. We are good. But because of the course I studied and the books I read and the conscience I have, it brought a fire in me. Nigeria was magneted me the first day I came across this channel on air. Since then, the rest they say is history. I don't have to be here. But I'm here because I want to help. And I cannot talk like you. We are different. We have different body genetic. We have different DNA. The genetics are different. But I know, with what I've known, that we are not here talking about solutions. No, they know the solutions. We are talking for justice, for them to do the right thing. These men travel abroad almost on a daily basis. They know the solution. We are not providing solutions here. Neither are we educating you in that regard. We're always telling people this is what can be done to make people live at the basis of life. Must you steal everything? You steal the money. You manipulate contracts. You refuse to give electricity. $16 billion was raised. Article said you cannot account for that money. Water board is not working. You have to have your borehole. Education is dead. ASU strike. After the elections, I know ASU will still go on strike. The roads are bad. You can't travel by road from Benin to Kaduna anymore. Killer herdsmen everywhere. So I should read politics and political history with all I know after all the books I've read. I'm working on my master's degree right now. And I'm also doing a diploma course somewhere on something else entirely. No, that's not me. That's not me. Nigeria Watch and I don't talk. He does not call me to come online. I've never met Nigeria Watch all my life. Ideas is what is driving us. Passion to do the right thing. People abolished slavery. People fought for America to be America. People fought for Europe to be Europe. People fought for South Africa to be South Africa today. People fought for Egypt to be Egypt. This is what I'm doing. I'm not a man that is scared. I have families, uncles, aunties who I still listen to. For some time it will be. Because we have a set of leaders who are vampires, who are bloodsuckers. If you keep quiet and you have the right to speak for somebody to stay alive and you kept quiet while he was killed, you are a murderer. If you keep quiet and you have a right to prevent a young girl from being raped and you keep quiet, you are a rapist. You are a rapist. If you keep quiet and you allow roads to kill people, potholes, you steal this money to Switzerland and Canada, you are a killer. You are a killer. I put it to you that you are a killer. You are a wicked human being. You don't deserve to be on earth. I don't have to say this, but I have to say it because I read about Nelson Mandela. I read about Thomas Sankara. I read about Julius Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. I read about them. If you know how many enemies I have, because since I joined Nigeria Watch, some of my friends don't even talk to me again. Some of my family members don't talk to me again. It's only my brother that's in America and my sister in Scotland that tells me you are doing the right thing. But for now, please, please keep your face. When it's time, you can go and do your thing. But for now, but for me, the little I can do is what I don't have to come. Niger Watch himself does not pay me anything. Nobody pays anybody here. We just love humanity. Sometimes in protest, I go. When I'm free, I go. Why not? I joined NSAS. I was on ground. I cannot blow my trumpet. I gave out food and stuff. So when we talk, we don't have anything in mind. I've never said I belong to any political party. I feel bad when I drive around. I see things, what can be avoided. But some wicked men, look at Chinese, pulling Chinese out of poverty, building houses and putting them, creating jobs for their people, giving them loans. Arab people, look at Qatar that just hosted World Cup, how they built stadium in less than 8 years or 4 years of preparation for the World Cup. Look at the Europeans, how they pay benefits to citizens and residents and even asylum seekers. Africans, black Africans, what is wrong with us? Are we cursed? Our governors, what is wrong with them? Our senators, what is wrong with them? Why can't you allow that girl just have access to the basics of life? Water to drink, access to our bank account monies, security, good environment. Who told you Europeans don't steal? Who told you Chinese people don't have corruption? Those are the most corrupt people, but they provide for their citizens. We are not asking you for everything. Allow us to live. You see the farmland and give to Fulanis. The common thing, the greatest thing you can do is to steal from the poor. You take everything. Guys, some of us don't have to do what we do, but we have to do it. History beckons. This is, if you trace the people that abolished the slave trade, some of them were from good homes. They didn't have to abolish it. They didn't have to campaign for it. I just have to lay that foundation so that people won't think we are being paid to talk. I'm not partisan. What is pushing me is inspiration I got from books, and I will do more. Thank you. Get your PVCs and let's join Peter Obi. Thank you.
All right. Let me quickly add to your submission, Alex. Yes, I'm one of those that really appreciate you here with me, because I know you are with me here. I really do appreciate that. You know, yes, none of my panelists I'm paying, in case you guys think I pay them to join me here. Because yes, I'm even happy that you brought this up. Somebody actually came here the other day, and then he went on the private, I don't know if some of you noticed, he went on the private chat saying, it looks like you people here are there's a word he used, like sentimental. You don't call other people, you only call yourselves. Something. There was how he put it on the private chat. Then I told him, I have to address him on air. You don't talk like that. It's your first time on the channel, that's fine. But the rules of this channel is that you wait so that it gets to your turn. So the reason why I have to go there is that everybody here on the panel, I respect all of them so much. I don't like one more than one, and I don't respect one more than one, because you all are here, you know, supporting what we are doing here. And at the same time, you know, using the opportunity to use the popularity of the channel to pass your message. I appreciate you all equally, you know. And two, in any kind of expression, like I said before, everybody can express themselves in a different way. You can, like me, yes, I have my own way of expressing myself. Sometimes when I want draw shade, sometimes or cut share, I don't know how they talk. Now my brother lefties, they quickly, if he talk to me on air and not here, he will quickly talk to me off air. You know, that's human beings. Nobody's perfect. And they do the same to her. And I see saying once the destroy shade or destroy table, I'll just see. So the same way, that's human being. So one thing is this, please, let's respect everybody's opinions. It's very important. Everybody's opinion, let's respect it, except when they are not going out of lane, insulting people. You know, look at my brother just now, Mr. T. You know,
the way he addressed MC Oluomo, and I told him no. Immediately he apologized. That is the kind of person I can work with. People that can, accept their wrong, apologize, and everybody move on. So, my brother Alex, I appreciate you here all the time. We all are doing this work equally. We're fighting, whether we like it or not. My dad normally said to me that when you are doing something, don't expect a payback from what you are doing. Your payback can come, but it's not necessarily going to come from that particular spot. As long as you know what you are doing, you are not lying to yourself. The reason why some of us will never get result forever is because we wear a mask to come on air to deceive the people. Then you are expecting a result. You can't see a result. And you cannot deceive everybody at all times. You can succeed in deceiving people today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. But the fourth day, in your mind, you are still deceiving the people, but they're already seeing you, your true color. You see, so where Alice, where you did swear for people just that anybody that see anybody killing, you didn't say anything, you are a killer. If you see anybody raping anybody, you didn't talk about it, you are a raper. You should have also swear for those who know their names, and you are beating around, you are not mentioning the names. You should still swear for these people because we have lots of them. It's the truth. We have lots of them. You know these people that is causing you an eye pain. You know, go talk about them. Then you come here, you'll be attacking people that put their face there. Look at me and leftists. Our face is all there. If people copy this video now, me and leftist face will follow this video. All we need is encouragement.
Of course, you're trying.
It's encouragement we need. Applaud us, because I told somebody 3 days ago on this platform as well. So what we are doing here, I'm sorry. I know you're our followers, but we still need to tell you the truth. You can't do it.
Of course. You're right.
It doesn't mean I know it better than you, but my brother, you need to have a stone heart to do what we are doing. It's the fact. So I'm saying, because your father is a powerful man. It's not about powerful or not powerful. My papa not they follow everywhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Please stand for what is right. If you are thinking, if you talk, you go die. Remember, if you still not talk, Uko, you'll still die now, right? The people that are losing their lives today in Nigeria and all that, many of them are part that we have some of the people amongst them that were saying, I don't want to talk, I don't feel wahala, but there are no more today anymore.
It's true.
Stand for what is right, please.
Naija was
going to live forever.
Naija was that woman actually spoke the mind. She displayed the mind of nearly all Nigerian youth.
Thank you.
The 50 or 70 million Nigerian youths. So INEC had better not joke with these elections. Even women, our ladies are ready to die with everybody right now. Hell has no fury than the venom of a woman.
Thank you.
They are better be careful with these elections. This is the anger I'm talking about. They don't know what's coming for them. Thank you.
Yeah, the only thing I want to
Collins, hold on. Chris Collins indicated first. Chris Collins, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to add to what you're saying. You know, what we are doing right now. When we started it, a lot of people thought it was a joke. If you look at what is happening right now, in Nigeria, it is the media that have taken 75% of the lead of what is happening right now, creating awareness through the media, and that is what I have dedicated personally my life to do. I've done that, and it's a dedication that I have made 12 years ago. And I will never go back from it, because it is when you let the people aware that they can distinguish between the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you decide to do that, it's the best thing you will do, because your conscience will always control you and let you go. So it's a marvelous thing that we are doing here.
The truth of the matter is that other thing I'm going to add to it on this platform, as long as me and my brother, our faces is already here. If you want to show your face, it's up to you. If you don't want to show your face, our policy is not against that. The only time
I can force people, you must show your face before you can come in. When I bring in, for example, Peter Obi decide to come to my platform today, anybody that will join me on this platform, your face must be opened. Yes, or maybe other person, you know, prominent or eminent individuals. Say we are talking like this. I don't really have a problem with that. Your contributions means a lot to me and many other Nigerians across the world. It's the fact. We are just like a role model here, talking to people, telling people, updating people daily here. None of us is perfect. Obviously, we will offend you. We say rubbish sometimes. That's why we are human beings. Please, my people, let's get this right. Our brother FA, please let me quickly pick his call. He has been calling. My brother FA, talk to us. Good evening to you. FA, you are not saying anything. Oh. Okay. FA, go ahead. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Nigeria Watch, and good evening, the panelists. I greet everybody, and I greet the viewers as well. Nigeria Watch, thank you. You are really trying. It's not easy every day. And again, I want to use this opportunity to thank the viewers like us, because without the viewers, we are going nowhere.
Exactly.
Because you are doing the right job, and we serve with the viewers. We are still doing the right job. So, and again, I want to just tell you something, sir. That lady that you just threw a video just now. That lady, I beg. I want to tell the whole world. Anybody, if you get that lady contact, I beg. I know it's not too big.
You are not the only one looking for the lady's contact. I'm looking for her contact as well.
Yeah, me personally, if that person if he live in Europe, I will give that person 50 euro. If he live in Nigeria, I will give that person 36,000 naira. If we get that lady contact. So I have a special important thing for that lady. She's trash. She read too much. Everything where she don't talk, she finish work. And you know what you can pay me, tears come dey run arm, man. It's not easy. Nigeria no easy for real. Nigeria no easy. Nigeria is on pain. People they cry. You understand? Buhari with the Kaba, they finish Nigeria.
Just 100,000 naira will put smile on that woman's face.
And now me want give her, sir. Now me want give her. Me personally, now me want your card give her. Not be say, I know they talk with you. I know if you do me personally.
If now you first is here, you'll let us know for you. We don't know. I don't know her.
You understand? So, and today I want to greet some of my favorite people here. Number one, Sister Rita. Number two, Omoyes Kona, and brother Alex. In short, all of una they try. The one people where I don't call it name. Una. In short, all of una una they finish work.
You get your party. You get your party, and is your right. Yes.
You understand? Those are my favorite. You know.
Thank you.
So the rest people they try. So I just want to greet everybody.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, bro. I greet you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good night. Ciao.
Yeah. All right, let's move on now and hear from others. I can see that Iris Finance just joined us right now. Good evening to you, madam. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. Everybody write down the comment section. Thank you so much, my people. Continue to share. We are still here. We still have a couple of people that have not said anything. Lefties, you want to say something?
No, not really. Just to encourage the people here. I want to thank them for coming and let's keep the fire burning. We have a few days to go. Thank you very much.
All right. Let me quickly. The next person is Prince Collins. Prince Collins, please use your 6 minutes now, sir.
Okay. May I just quickly throw this question to Alex, because in the on ground, like people where they celebrate this kind, something like wedding or ceremony now. How did they work out? People feast date 6 months ago for this kind of period. How they take the survival, Alex? Well, you still need to discuss that for my own district.
No. Before you go answer, you mean say for spraying and all that, right?
For Nigeria, no, with the stress with this, so that person will go a feast wedding.
No, the only thing that will affect them are the spraying of money now. Nothing else now. Food day now.
When money not there to prepare, you know the way Nigeria wedding they be now. Let's know what you
not do now. Is it by force? That should even be a discussion. Not do wedding if you know say things is hard now. That doesn't have anything to do with the community or Nigeria. It's your personal preparation.
Nigeria Wash, can you hear me?
Yes.
Many people have postponed and canceled weddings from what I know.
That's not anybody's business. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, they've postponed. Many have. In fact, one guy that came from abroad.
The nation.
One guy that came from abroad, he had to cancel his wedding and went back abroad. In fact, he's even having issues with the family of the lady.
Brother, that conversation, Mona, know your continue. What is affecting the nation? Don't wait to concern your wedding or my wedding.
It's a side discussion, my brother. It's not what you think.
Anyway, let's another day. At the moment,
let's forget about that. Yeah, I just
a wedding party, birthday, or whatever is a total distraction to our mission.
Okay.
Right now.
The person will ask the question: You want to do wedding?
I believe they get one mortgage for us when you want to go put money for you.
But since we're supposed to forget that, let's forget it. I know that stress people. I don't want one of your good as I put just forget.
No, not be personal stress with that. You know, it is a total distraction. You know.
Okay.
Okay, your minister.
Really.
Thank you.
Really, what is happening is that what I'm trying to say is that the system, when the system is collapsing, it affects everybody in all ramification. You know, a lot of things that are happening to people. You know, people might be aggrieved. We might see them aggrieved in the media, presenting themselves, you know, as aggrieved as possible. But in within them, there are certain things that have been disrupted, especially their social activity, day-to-day activities. When it is disrupted, somebody will look nothing less than a prisoner, and there is something that is as painful as that. But anyway, having said that, we need to just assume that this is going to take a very short time, in as much as they are saying that they are doing it to make sure that we have a free and fair election. Let us see how the experiment is going to work. So, as a matter of fact, what I really have to say is that everybody in their own capacity should make sure that you do your best to make sure that your vote counts. Talk to people in your environment to cast their vote for the right person, and the right person is Peter Obi. Let us work towards making sure that this man is given that mandate to come and rule us. Let us make sure that the idea of the fact that people have already had that thought that the Igbos has been marginalized. Let us change that narrative. Let us break that yoke. Because right now, among the candidates that we have, the most credible person is this man. So whatever we are passing through now, let us see it as a sacrifice towards the freedom that is to come in no distant time. Whatever pains we have now, let us persevere. Let us make sure that we are speaking to those that we can speak with. Let us make sure that we are assisting those that we can assist. Those that have enough, let them give. Those that doesn't have, let them meet those that can give to them. Those that are patient enough to listen, let them listen to the words of wisdom and learn from it. Those that can act right now, let us have that spirit of oneness, spirit of togetherness, so that we'll be able to do things according to the way it is, the way it will go, so that at the end of the day, we will all smile. Because it will not be wise for us to pass through these pains and agony, and at the end of the day, we are not having a cause to smile. We must fight in the night, and in the day, we should fight the fight of it, fight a just fight, and at the end of the day, in the morning, we will smile, because he said, pains in the night and joy comes in the morning. Let us have that patience. Let us speak to those that are in our environment to make sure that they do the right thing. Because with all these pains that we've passed through so far, if at the end of the day we still get it wrong, it will look as if this is just the beginning of what is yet to come. And I pray that what the enemies are planning for us should not come to pass. Let the Spirit of God take control. That is my prayer now. So let's keep our finger crossed and do the right thing so that we smile at the end of the day. let me stop there and
thank you.
allow
Thank you.
another person to come in.
Thank you, my brother. We have Tony Africa on the phone. Mr. Tony, thanks for calling in.
Yes,
Why you not on screen now?
Oh, the play dey full on a full house. So
No.
I make a comment small from here.
All right, but we get one space way free right now, Sha, in case you want to come.
Okay, make a comment then. Okay.
Quick press on before somebody take on, eh? All right. Thank you very much, Prince Collins. Thank you. We have Alexo HQ. Thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. Can you hear me? Okay, I think he's working on his audio. Before that, I would like us to say somebody don't take the position.
Okay, let me go out so that Mr. Tony can come in if he wants to come in.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, Alex. Oh, thanks for joining us. How are you doing? I saw your comment on the comment section. We can hear you though.
Please, sorry, I can hear you, but I don't think I can hear you. But I have a problem for my. Let me join back, please.
Okay, sort it out. Sort it out. Yeah. If the space will still be available, that's the thing, you know. I see another person don't take the position. It's over. It's over. All right.
Let me go out and give that to Alex.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. T. God bless you, my brother. Okay, all right. Let's see who we take. If the same Tony go still take him, another person go take the position now. You see, another person don't take him. I talk so. He not reach the hand. He not reach the hand because
I'm already in house. I'm already in the house. Okay.
Okay, you're already here. I didn't even notice that. Okay, good.
So one.
That's good then. All right. Let's move on. I would like us to hear from Omoye's Corner. Omoye's Corner, please, your final submission.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. So far, it's been really interesting and annoying listening to everyone. Annoying and very upsetting, especially with the video of the lady that was played. Before I start, I'd like to express my condolence to Mr. The guy who just dropped off right now. What's his name?
Prince Collins.
Prince Collins. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know how long ago it was, but for what it's worth, please accept my condolence. I'm really sorry to hear that. And I'm going to start by saying civic responsibility. I think everyone has spoken and spoken very brilliantly. And Sister Rita said something that's very, very important that we can't just, ignore. We need to unlearn. There's so many things that we need to unlearn. And part of that is understanding what our civic responsibilities as citizens of a community, of a nation, of a village is. Because if we understand that and understand that our vote counts and the people will elect to represent us matters, we will not be taking it casually the way we've taken it for the decades we have. And it's not only the people's fault. It's a huge negative on the side of the government and the people who ought to know better. Because they don't teach history in schools. They don't want you to know your rights. They don't want you to understand your duties and responsibilities so that they can keep taking advantage of you. So we're in a very, very important time in our history as Nigerians. 25th February will determine how much and how bad we really want this. And if we really are ready for the change that we have been shouting from the top of our lungs, are we really, that's when we're going to determine if we're really truly ready for it or not. Listening to that lady's video, there was so much anger, so many things going on in my heart. She's speaking for millions of people who probably don't have the money, who have not been able to withdraw their money to even do a video. You know what it is? You have to have data in Nigeria to even do a video. So that woman is speaking from a lot of frustration because the government does not care. Where you find that people are now getting to a point where, you know what? I'm just going to, whatever happens, let it happen. It's a very, very important time in our lives right now because people are literally putting their lives on the line. That woman, her anger did not fully express what she wanted to say. She held back on in so many ways. She didn't want to say it, so it's not going to be, her anger will not now turn around and become a negative for her. I really salute her for holding it. Oh, I beg, I do. Those tears as they were dropping, I was crying myself because, I can't even, I grew up in Nigeria, I use sawdust cook, I understand the anguish. I don't go through ASU strike. I understand the pain, the boredom. You go be like, say, you don't know what you do again. Confusion go set in. Honestly, but to that I say, we only have 14 days to go in this election, or 15 days, depending on where you are in the world. We only have 14 or 15 days to go. Now, the choice is yours. What are you going to make of it? Thank you very much to our brother T for saying what he said, because the truth is, I really appreciate it when every tribe can come out and call out the bad seeds, the weakest ones amongst us that are constantly putting us in this very vulnerable position. Kudos to you, Mr. T, for saying that. I really appreciate that. I think we need to do that more, so that people will know and learn how to differentiate between the ones that have made a vow with poverty and with death on their heads and the heads of their ancestors and their descendants, so that you can separate yourself from them. We can no longer be quiet. It is our silence that has gotten us to where we are. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're a child, whatever you are, we need to speak with one voice. A time, isn't it ironic that this is the time where older people that are supposed to be respected and are supposed to pass on knowledge to the younger ones to equip them for the future, or for whatever battles are going to come in front, they are now the ones that have become children. Imagine somebody's grandfather going on a radio station to be spewing lies. I just imagine your father, God forbid, being in that kind of position. To tell the truth is now difficult. They look for ways and flowery words to couch this nonsense, this travesty we have in Nigeria. If you belong to such a group of families, let me put it that way, you need to be calling out those kinds of people in your family, because the unlearning, it go touch who you're not supposed to touch. It's going to hit people that you least expected. If someone cannot tell the truth, then what is your use as an adult? What is your use as an older person? Your children are hungry and are dying every day, but you sit on their wealth. Nigeria is a society where people eat their seeds and the harvest. The supposed older people. Disgrace and shame and disrespect belongs to such a people. I don't care. I don't look at your age. What I watch is what comes out from your mouth and how you carry yourself and what you are passing down. If you're not passing down integrity, character, the essential characters that every human being should have, you should be disrespected. I don't care how old you are. White hair does not equal wisdom. It does not. We are sick and tired. I cry with that sister of mine. That's why I understand where Mr. Alex was coming from when he said he is that woman. He sees himself in that woman. That woman is a reflection of everything that is going on in Nigeria. There are some of us that are sending money home every month because people don't have jobs at home. Their business are not doing well. They cannot even access their money right now. Even to buy fuel, not problem. And you want to say that does not touch you? It does. Whether you like it or not, no matter where you are in the world, if you like, they live in the most beautiful house or they drive the most fantastic car, you're still affected by the sufferings of your people as long as they are calling your phone day and night because they cannot eat. And you cannot close your eyes and your ears to their suffering. We got to get it right, Nigerians. We have to. 14 days to the election, no backing down. Somebody called me yesterday and was screaming and saying, "Oh, you know, she's just tired right now. They have to go on protest in Nigeria. They need to fight." I'm like, hold it, sister. You need to take it easy. All this time that the suffering has been happening, Uncle, why did we not actively do it then? Why is it now? We only have 2 weeks. Anything that's going to put any sort of dent into this movement, I refuse and I reject it. I don't care who is calling for it. So please, we need to be on the watch out for people that want some type of chaos to happen in Nigeria. After the 25th, we can have another conversation. Until then, 25th is your Valentine's Day. Shift it from the 14th to the 25th. If you get boyfriends, you know they vote Peter, you know they vote Labour Party, break up with her. If you marry husband, you marry woman, not be LP, that they paramount for a life. Break up with her. Nami talk. There is no point having a family which same family fit function under this madness. You born pikin, you know fit feed am. You want marry, you know see money take marry. It doesn't make sense. People will now be joining themselves together into rubbish. If I were you, as someone who wants to marry, or you are in a marriage, hold off on getting pregnant, hold off on getting married, for crying out loud. Stop thinking small, Nigerians. The lane is plenty, but we have to start from somewhere. We must start from somewhere. We cannot keep allowing this go on. Regarding the election, please go out in groups. Go out. Do not go out on your own. Partner with people that are voting like you. At least all this time you would have known the genuine ones, so that you are not alone. Make sure you are taking your phone with you. You're taking pictures, you're recording, you are sending it to whatever location it needs to be sent. Keep your eyes open. Be vigilant. We need this right now. There is no more time to sit on the sidelines and watch. I beg you. This is the only country we have. We don't have anywhere else to. If there is Kasala boss, now that same country, everybody they run come. So I beg you now. This is make or break. Thank you very much. I'll yield for now.
Thank you very much, Amoye's Corner. Thanks for your
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Thank you for saying it how it is. God bless you.
Support that one. Valentine. No Valentine this month. It's Peter the Rock.
Wait, no mind. They know say some of our Nigerian people, they are never serious. They don't really talk about Valentine and all that. Meanwhile, there is a breaking news, although not
Valentine gift should be PVC. I'm voting for Obi.
Exactly. You know, a breaking news outside Nigeria. Just happened now. A South African rapper has just been shot dead right now. Although I followed him, I don't know many of you if you know him. South African rapper Aka reportedly shot and killed on Florida Road just few minutes. He's supposed to be performing tonight. I don't know if some of you know him, but so fortunately. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just kill him now. You know, he was outside. You know, he was outside. I think a lounge or something, drinking outside, and because he's performing tonight, so gisting with his friend outside. So both of them were gunned down by unknown gunmen. So no gunmen does reach America that side. You know, this is sad.
I think you squabble with, is it Burna Boy or somebody in Nigeria?
Yes, both of them. You know, they just killed him now. You know, it just happened now. Let me quickly take on the news that I have here quickly. As you can see right there, the police in Durban have confirmed rapper Keno Aka Forbes was shot dead in a drive-by shooting on Florida Road on Friday night. Another person believed to be Aka's bodyguard was also wounded, while another unidentified person who understood to be a close friend of Aka has been shot dead as well. You know, it understood that Aka was standing outside the Wish restaurant when he was gunned down in a drive-by shooting. 2 unknown cars are believed to have opened fire on the rapper. Several police sources confirmed that the rapper Aka had been shot dead. Very, very unfortunate. Even though we know death is inevitable, let's stand for what is right. When it happened like this, God forbid, you'll be remembered for something good. May so rest in peace. Sorry, guys, that I have to divert out of the original discussion, but it's human being, one of the people that I'm also following. So I needed to quickly talk about that. All right, let's move on, my people. Yes, I would like to hear from the next person we have here. Is, we have a couple of people that just joined us now. Okay. Okay, let's quickly do the rest of you here. We're going to give you for 4 minutes because of time. I'll start with Alex Edopikin. Alex Edopikin.
I'm going to hop off so that someone else can come in if you want to.
Oh, that
Thank
would
you
be
very
nice.
much.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Can you
Okay,
hear me?
Alex Edopikin, please talk to us. You have 4 minutes. Good evening to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to express my condolence once more to Prince Collins. I don't know if he's
Thank
still
you.
online.
No, it's gone. It's gone, but he's hearing you.
Yeah, there's not much to say. Most of the things have been said this
Then
night.
just talk to Nigerians, you know.
All right. So
just use 2 minutes to talk to Nigerians because it's very important now. You know, encourage people, make sure they come out and go vote. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to encourage everybody that Peter Obi is really a brave man. He's the one that gave Nigerians hope again. Just have a picture and see, without him now in this game, what would we have been talking about to choose between Tinubu and Atiku? That would have been the talk. So him coming to the picture has given millions of Nigerians hope. That is the reason why we should, whatever it takes, to promote this man to Nigerians. Those who are asleep, you can still wake them up. Don't give up on them. Nigerians, please, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Let's get focused and make sure that Peter Obi becomes the president. All this other talk with, what's his name? This Wala or whatever his name, saying he's not going to win the North or he doesn't have votes in the North. These are talk of a defensive player. They are now on the defense, you know. At the beginning, they said just internet. Now that they see that the force is just coming and it's just too much, that there's nothing that is going to stop this movement. So I will encourage everybody to be more optimistic about Nigeria. We want to relate or talk about the problems of Nigeria. We will not leave this place. It's going to take days, weeks, months. So we just have to hold on to the hope, which gives everybody life. You know, when there is no hope, there is no need for you to live. And this hope is in the person of Mr. Peter Obi. So Nigerians are going through a lot of pains. That our sister that was, in fact, I was really taken aback. I was shocked. It's not that it is something that is really new, but it is so, I don't know. May God deliver Nigeria through Mr. Peter Obi so that we will never go through these pains again. Somebody was making a suggestion about getting her contact. Please, if anybody, one way or the other, is able to do that, I'm very, very much interested because she needs our
If we can get a contact, obviously I'll come to talk about it here. But even me, I'm looking for a contact.
That would be nice. That would be nice. So that we can put whatever way we can put, take the tears out of the eyes, even if it is just one person, like it is also said in the Bible, if it is only a soul that is saved, heavens will rejoice. So whatever it takes, whatever we can do, let's do it to see Nigeria on the side of glory again. Bala Blue and his group, they'll keep giving us a lot of comedies, so we should expect more. There will be deniers, there will be talks. So those things are just going to keep popping up the closer we get to the point. So I wish everybody a beautiful night and hope sincerely that a lot
Thank
of
you.
people will take it seriously. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you. You rounded up exactly your 4 minutes. Thank you. All right. I'd like to quickly move on to the next person, which is I have Samuel. Samuel, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us in 4 minutes.
Good evening, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, the comment session. Good evening, Diasporans. But I don't know. In 4 minutes, I think you're going to give me a little time because I've been waiting. Others have been talking, and up to
Okay,
this
you have
point.
six. You have 6 minutes. Go ahead, sir.
All the same, no problem. Thank you for that. My condolences to Mr. Collins and the other man that you showed. Actually, why I came in is because of 2 basic reasons. That the MC Oluomo something and the lady that spoke. I really want to. Some persons were kind of saying that using thugs to carry electoral materials in Nigeria is not a big deal, that we shouldn't make a lot of big deals about it. But I feel that it is a big deal. We know the people we are dealing with. We know the kind of country we belong to. Besides, what has been given to INEC, the amount of money given to INEC, Mr. Elvis, I think you said it's about 300 billion, right?
305
305 billion naira, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then there's some other thing I wanted to find. The amount of money that was given, which I think it was connected to Atiku to help us with electricity, was about how much? 16 billion, right?
Yeah.
Is it billion naira? Case of Atiku, is it billion naira or dollars?
For the electricity?
Yeah.
$16 billion.
Wow. It just got me kind of thinking that what's really going on in Nigeria, that lots of money spent on things, and at the end of the day, nothing to write them about, and yet we are still moving on as if nothing is going on. Because I kind of wonder that how is it that INEC would have such amount of money to prepare for an election, and up to this point in time, you want to make use of MC Oluomo to be the one in charge of conducting our election. This is not something that I think Nigerians should take lightly, because this will give them an avenue to, if they have some plans to rig this election, it will give them an opportunity to execute their rigging plans easily. Because there are many ways that they could thwart the election process, kind of rig it. They may not rig it in the normal way they do it, but it could be rigged by even the beavers. The beavers we are talking about right now, and it gets me a little bit scared that if INEC is really going to be giving us efficient beavers, are the beaver system going to be efficient? Because what is the plans with using MC Oluomo? How are we sure you're not going to delay the arrival of the beavers at some some polling units in order to disenfranchise people that are not, you think, or area that you think might not vote for your candidate? There are things that these people, anyway, I don't know. Let me just leave that side. But it's just that it gives me a little fear. I just think it's something we need to think deeper about. Then on the other hand, of this lady that cried for the pain she's going in, one thing that touched me was And I think that's where, because if you watch the video, you see that was the point she started crying. It was when she said, how could she give 5,000 and get 3,000 out of it? Because who knows if that was her last cash or that was what she needed to survive for the week. And for 5,000, you get 3,000. My, that is just so haunting. That 5,000, and instead of 5,000, is all she got is 3,000. I think, look, Nigerians have really suffered a lot. There is always a point of elasticity. There's an elastic limit in everything. And I think this lady is showing the Nigerian populace, the Nigerian government, that that elastic point has arrived and we have to be careful. And this election is not something they should joke with, because if somebody will bring out 5,000, at the end of the day, all she got is 3,000. And that's what she wants to use to feed her son or her child. I don't know whether it's a girl or a boy. I think that's just too bad for a country. Our leaders should think deep about this. Anyway, I just think that I think I've just got to stop here. Maybe the delay has thwarted some line of my thinking. So let me let it go.
God bless you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thanks for your patience as well. I really want to appreciate you for that. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Mr. Samuel always like 5 minutes instead of the 6 minutes that I give to him. So stop that right there. Okay. Let's move on to the next person here, please. Everybody else is going to be for 4 minutes. Please stick with it. The next person that needs to talk to us right now is okay, let's move on now to Alexo. Alexo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. You're always on the comment section, so it's good to have you on the screen today. How are you doing? Where are you joining us from?
From France, Paris.
France. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you so much, my brother. I beg, talk to us. Let's hear from you.
Okay. I might remix my English with Pidgin because we don't speak English, we speak French.
No,
So
speak Pidgin. But you, Nanaja, you come from Nabi?
I be Robo Boy now from Abraka.
Robo Boy, more use Pidgin talk and
okay.
No so na Pidgin the sweet where we're not be small.
Okay, the matter
Oshari, Bredo.
You don't wrong. You don't get that wrong. You go first say me go for Bredo. How you first start with Bredo? Now you answer the greeting. They never greet you.
Me go, Oshari.
Okay, me. Okay, bro, I appreciate you. I see your good okay they do about everything. And the reason why they come here, I come and say I not there for on that side. Not me say I they support any political party. The reason why they join you, not beside this what Peter be, but they like your panelists, the way they talk, the way they analyze matter. They are very good professionals. Then now you get.
Thank you.
So the reason I joined today particular is I hear Madarita talk today, and few months ago she talked one word about say make way the diaspora not send money to their family back home. But today, so she can't lament. They talk say, Bob, the way government block money, those kind of stuff. So she PV they put. But you were the person we talk a few months ago. Say make way the diaspora not send money to their family. See Peter Obi become the next president of Nigeria. Now Peter Obi now become the next president of Nigeria. The government help you do what you want. And as also they applaud the government because that was your dream. Where you pray for. Now, apart from that one, inside the one of Peter B, me, I support Biafra because I not believe in Nigeria anymore. In 2015, I support Buhari. I work as INEC presiding officer. I use that what they call card reader. We use that at some point, the card reader marsh line. Now there they call start to do their mago, they do all those most no use beavers again. We call no use card reader again. We call say these are machine they work again. They say more drop card reader, more use normal manual this thing. Now supply the transfer me going, but now you need for coach me. There's more use manual, no level, more you use manual, more do our things. That's what they do. We now run a Buhari become president of Nigeria. Now right about now so those You cannot join to politics. Those who they campaign for this Nigeria still believe on this government. Say people will provide PVC for you. You want to use that PVC to remove them from office. So kind of time if I see, I know say get intelligent people for you. They wonder how the mindset when I want to remove their own product where they manufacture give you now. Want to remove them from office. When we know say right from Adam and Eve regime of Nigeria, Nigeria has never done anything free or fair of election. And people that talk about old men where they support Peter Obi. The reason why those old men support Peter Obi is this. Those people will be like say that they support Peter Obi, they don't say Jagaban and articulated, they become the president of Nigeria. They not fit control them. So Peter Obi is only be like say person if they feel use to maintain their lifestyle till they. So things where they happen for Nigeria, so there is no way. Sorry to say, no way. Be like say nobody go fit fix Nigeria. No presidential candidate. Take it or you leave it. Waiting me there for. Make we all Nigeria come together. Tell the say, but this election, they more ask for a referendum. Or maybe they will say they go agree to restructure Nigeria first before we go into this election. Because it's not your I know you know. So that wait me your break on. So if Madam Rita will answer me for like and because boys.
Yes. Can I ask you a question, my brother?
Okay, I'm with you, sir.
We don't have time, Alex.
Okay. Just carry on. Don't worry, Najawash. Okay, maybe next time now.
Yes.
Alex, say yes.
No. Mr. Tony, please. Madam Rita, please respond to that quickly in 30 seconds if you can.
I can't get what you mean when I said don't send money. So after that, that's exactly what you're saying. I couldn't comprehend.
I have the video with me. If you want, I can play.
No. You say you should say it again.
You said it that nobody should send. We should pepper them. You said it in this manner. Make we pepper them. Make we not send the money back to Nigeria. If
they not go collect their PVC,
vote Peter Obi until Peter Obi become the president of Nigeria. So the government help you to be no.
Wait till she talk.
She said, I get the video now.
No, she say if they not go collect their PVC, may they not send money go give anybody. She don't talk am.
No, till Peter Obi become the president of Nigeria. She talk
may they go collect PVC. Show me your PVC.
No, I watched I saved the video. The video there with me here.
I beg if you play them.
So what's your question on that?
You don't understand my question.
You have just said I said you shouldn't send money to people in Nigeria. Sir Elvis just corrected you on quote what I said. If you don't send money until they collect their PVC, at a point I even said on that voting day, they should call you a video call that they're on the line and then you send them money. So your question is what now, sir?
Okay, Mr. Alex. So, okay, what is wrong with that? Why did you bring that up? There's something.
Yeah. Why I bring the topic? That's why I wanted to join with this or that because the videos I wanted to play it for you. It's just about
why you bring that more?
Yeah, why me bring the matter up? Because after that woman, I don't play that my video. Woman, they cry. She they say, Bob, she they send money to her family. She make something like that. Say she cannot help those kind of stuff. She they send money to her family. But I remember we be like say she give advice out there. Even you back her up. You will say something exactly. You say
you misunderstood. You misunderstood her. It was about inclusion. She wanted people to get involved in the process.
I cut that part. I got to use the power of
Mr. Alesso, even me, I talk more than so many times here. Now,
even me, I talk 1,000 times too. Exactly. So I don't get you.
Anybody you have to send money to in Nigeria, they must show you your PVC. Especially during Christmas. We say don't send Christmas money to anybody. Right?
Yeah. I'm not even.
Oh my goodness.
Oga Elvis, can I just interject a bit?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with
very quickly, very briefly, sir. Please, I want to advise our people here. Anybody who wants someone to family at home, that money should be unconditionally sent. Send money to people because you love them. Don't ask them to show PVC or whatever. We don't have to enslave our people as the so-called government are enslaving us. I know that sometimes people can.
Mr. Tony,
hold on, Alex. Alex, let me speak. You're my brother here.
Mr. Tony, no, speak for yourself. Don't say anybody.
Okay.
You are not their family.
Okay.
You are not the
like me.
Their money for them. Speak
okay,
for
I get
yourself.
You, sir. I get you, sir. But I'm just plead. But hold on, my sister. I just plead. I beg because the condition of the country is too bad.
And so the condition of the country is too bad. Mr. Tony, hold on.
No condition should be.
Hold on.
No condition should be tied to sending money.
Tony, please hold on.
Sir.
If a condition of a country is too bad, and the same people you want to send money to, they are not ready to join you to change the condition.
Exactly.
Why should I send them my money?
Exactly.
They suffer.
They are going to no, Alex.
Let me speak now. Why should I send you my money?
Yeah. I get you, Oga Naija Watch.
That's what Margarita was saying. That's what
no. But in fact,
that was what Mr. Tony. Let me give you the foundation of how that thing came up.
Hold on. Let me respond to Elvis now. Let me respond to Elvis. Okay, please.
Well, you'll be responding.
Mr. My respond. Give me a response here. I know. I will just quick. Look.
Go ahead now.
Please, Mr. Naija, I want to do something. I want to play that just 30 seconds.
Okay, hold on, Tony.
I want to leave my join the other. I want 30 seconds. I'll play that video.
Go ahead. Oh, he said he wants to leave.
Okay, so come back. Okay, Tony, you get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay. So let us all agree that the condition of the country is just so brutal right now. It's deadly. We're in a dire strait. So as we keep telling people to vote for OB or get their PVC, let us still continue to assist them unconditionally. Please, my people. That's all.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Alex, so is still not ready because I don't know what it's all about. I don't know what
me I wanted to say, if you allow me, sir, is because
go ahead now. Go ahead.
It's because of the people don't know the foundation. They just cut one side of the video and they want to come and ask questions. The foundation was that Nigerian youth at the time were too lackadaisical. They were just too laid back. And it was not approaching Christmas period. That was why Madam Rita said, don't send anybody home until they show you their PVC. Everybody, yes. We all got it from
Can I send it to your WhatsApp so that I can send it to your WhatsApp?
So it's not right to cut. It's not right to just cut off one side of the video and you forget about the foundation.
No, I don't know what he wants to say.
I don't know what it's all about.
Anyway, if I must be allowed to speak here.
Go ahead, lefties, because of time.
Alesso, thank you very much. We understand your passion. You've already told us that
okay, so what's up?
you don't believe in you don't believe in Peter Obi, but you're coming here now is to tell us that you believe in referendum. That
I'm not
nobody
hear
can
you for
fix.
you. I'm not hear back for you.
You
I'm not
don't
hear
hear
with
me?
this one.
You did hear me now?
Say not the year. Lefty, just say what you want to say. We need to round up in 15 minutes.
Okay, what I'm trying to say that Alezo HQ came here to tell us that
hello, sir,
we are contradicting ourselves, which is not true.
Hello, sir, can you hear me?
He also tried to also make us
Alex. Can you hear us?
I sent the video for you on WhatsApp now because I cannot hear with this device. I don't know what's true. I sent the video to you on WhatsApp.
Okay. So, but I still don't know your mission. What's the video for?
No, if you can play it. So you see, I read that voice. If you can play it, will be better for so that everybody know where I'm coming from.
You explain. You explain. You are here. Explain.
Let him play the video. The video will explain now. Let him play the video for us. It's your video now. It's not the other person's video.
I know, but why did you play the video?
Another day, please.
Alesso.
It's 1 minute video. In all on 1 minute now. Cut. Come on.
Okay, hold on, please. Everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on, please.
I don't know where we're going to. We have to be aggressive. We have to be aggressive if we want to take Nigeria back from these charlatans, seriously speaking.
Yes.
And like I've been saying, I am an advocate of not enabling our people back home with money. Not enabling our people back home with money. Apart from them showing them your PVC, yes, people can collect PVC and sit at home or just play football on election day. They will not go and vote. Just because you want to collect money.
I have to stop that video. There's no what I
finish,
told you.
Now. I never finished.
No, there's no need for that, my brother.
No,
please.
the video have 1 minute. Let her finish now. It's 1 minute video.
We don't have that time.
No, you don't hear a 1 minute video. No,
why? What is your mission? Just speak, man. Can't you speak?
The video is 1 minute, but let her play, bro. We're playing a fair game. This 1 minute video. Why not let her play? We're playing a fair game.
Why? You talk. You are here. Talk. Speak to us.
That video can explain. Now, after that video, now go know everything with the talk.
She already said it. She said
you let her play for 1 minute and 1 minute.
You have been recognized as the best unbiased media. Let him play it.
It's not by the video. Your face 1 minute video. The video never finish. Let it just finish.
God.
It's 1 minute video. Never long. I just want to let that part come out.
But please, my people, those of you in diaspora, stop sending money. Don't send money to any of them until after February 25th. I keep saying it. Do you know why? Because you have to let your people.
Oh, someone that is calling, and you cannot be calling when we are using the same phone.
Make sure Peter Obi wins. If he doesn't win, it means that they've accepted to be peppered every day. So why are you spending your hard-earned money? The weather is freaking cold.
Okay, so what? Okay,
so what's now the issue here now?
Why?
Let's go. How far?
What's the bottom of this thing now?
No,
everybody,
you respond. No,
we off this broadcast now.
No, the video you don't let her play for, but everywhere good.
You tell me, why did you bring the video?
Mr. Alex,
bring the video. Yeah, is that? Yeah.
No, tolerate that. Let me explain. You listen to me because I've been speaking. Let me speak, please. Without
I'm listening.
I am not contradicting myself. We don't contradict ourselves. Happy you played that video, and I'm repeating again. Until after February 25th, before you send money on election day, don't send them on. Let them video themselves on the line voting. And there's a reason why those conditions were set. Mr. Tony, too, I'm speaking to you too. There's a reason why of our youth are complacent, they're complaining, and they're working for these Agbado people, saying that they're suffering, but they don't want to make the change. So if you want to be complacent, to send them money, and then they do not do the work, then what is...
Madam Rita, please, hold on. Alex, so what is your mission?
No, I don't have any mission. I'm not here to distract
why did you save the video? What?
No.
Oh, please let him speak now.
Wait,
please.
You don't want to let me talk. These videos are that will save her before government.
I know why. I don't ask you to be
now. She herself, Coxie, they complain why the government go block money. When Uma cry, come and say she used 2,000 to buy 5,000. She was lamenting. You're not supposed to lament because you said you should not send money to anybody back home until Peter Obi becomes the president. So the government help you to block everywhere. Until everybody knows the country, they pepper everybody. I stepped this video a few months ago because this thing happened. So I don't know say something like it will come up.
Okay, Alesso, let me address you in 1 minute, please.
Okay, sir.
No interjection.
No problem.
The reason why Madam Rita says so, one, anybody that cannot prove that they have PVC and anybody that cannot prove that they will vote on the 25th, my hard-earned money will not be sent to you never again. That's what she has been saying. This is not her first time. She has said it more than 50 times here. I have said it more than 50 times. Alex have said it more than 50 times. And many other panelists have said it more than 50 times. And we still stand by it. But because it doesn't make sense. You live abroad. You know, if it make sense now, you go to send money, go give person where they Nigeria, may they enjoy yourself, and in order where you want to vote, you go send them, especially this code. That's what she meant.
Alezo, make I just
30 seconds.
Alezo, hold on. Alezo, hold on. I did listen to you when you talk, and I understand your point. But where you did miss some now small, you miss some small. When Madam Rita they talk about make people ready to take the government back. That these people who are there abroad, they also suffer.
Okay.
Not waiting in me. But now, the same APC government, who would they say we want to take power from, can't make things more difficult for the common man. So when that video play, everybody feel I'm saying now,
okay.
We want you. I want me you get them clear difference between waiting Madam Rita and me.
Be concise, please.
So the difference between waiting Madam Rita and me be say, if people not ready to change government, not send them money. He not say make government hold money, make he not allow the citizen not get what they want. That is the difference. So
thank you.
So I hope you understand.
Okay, please, 30 seconds. Let me just respond.
30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do you know, Oga Left? You know that some of us in Europe, our people government in Nigeria, now we be the government because now we the respond and we the feed and we take good care of them. Now maybe if someone parents get us or get those kind of things, you where they seize the money you're supposed to send to their
nobody sees anybody. Nobody sees your money.
No,
Madam Rita also said unless they have a medical problem or age parents. She also said that.
All right.
Yeah.
This chapter is finished, please. I don't have the time. Mr. Pansa, please talk to us in 3 minutes, sir. I don't have time, but we are rounding up now.
Okay, maybe next time I will join where you have a lot of time.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Shari.
Okay, you don't forget
I
me.
agree they are specially.
Please, I don't have time.
I agree they are specially.
Okay, so you can understand.
All right.
I don't have time. Nobody should explain anything anymore. Mr. Pansa, please go at 3 minutes.
Thank you. I don't think I have a very strong signal where I am for the weekend. But let me say that I had come on a couple of times to talk about for us not to pile on INEC about MC Oluomo, the shenanigans they have there for the voting. And then I heard Miss Rita, who I have a lot of respect for, and others, even the last, second to the last speaker, show concern that we should be concerned, and I did say that earlier, that we should be concerned about somebody such as that character.
All right, Mr. Pansa, we can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now, sir. 2 minutes more to go.
Yeah, I had a phone call coming in. The phone call might come back in. It's an important one. But let me just round up by saying that I didn't say we shouldn't be concerned. No, but I wanted to have a debate with some of those people who normally, when we try to say, hey, what is your concern? Why are you saying INEC is doing X, Y, Z? Why are you afraid? I want to have a clean debate with your best representative. Now, let's make it an academic debate. What are you afraid of? Do you know the INEC rules? How are they going to rig the election by doing such things, right? So I want somebody to tell me if, let's even assume MC Oluomo transports sensitive material to the INEC place, to the election wards. What is it? What are you afraid of? Do you know how they used to rig elections in the past? With the elections that are already taking place, we know that it was overvoting, sure, it wasn't about material. So I want to have a clean debate, but let's do it next time when we have sufficient time, so that some of us who try to cheer us up, not to give ourselves, to be aloof, to be naive. That's not the role. But it's when you make INEC the culprit here, it has to be correct, because if that's the case, our approach will be different. But if you're not accusing INEC, then you're saying the same thing I'm saying. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's important to not to say INEC is doing X, Y, Z. They're not doing so. Because the two concerns I have, I conclude with this. It's number one, voter suppression, which this falls under. Unwittingly. You could do that unwittingly. You don't know that you're doing that, but you're doing that. Or voter intimidation. Those are two concerns we have. But as far as the capture of data, remember, it's not just Labour Party on that in the election. You have Showore there. You have PDP, who have already pardon.
Round up, please. Round up, Mr. Pansat.
So PDP, the Waziri of Adamawa, has already given INEC, I guess it was 2 days, not to include that Oluomo in this thing, because you have to do something. It's not just about talking. We can get up here and talk on a soapbox. What are you going to do about it? Consequences. If you believe INEC is doing that, what are you going to do about it? But if they're not doing that, do not suppress the voters by
yeah, better now.
We can't hear you anymore. We lost you right there. So let's quickly move on to the next person. Tony Africa, you have 2 minutes. Please talk to us.
Oh, you've been saying 4 minutes before, but anyway, thank you very much.
No time again.
Okay.
Just
okay,
take
thank you,
I'll give it to you. Please go
ahead.
ahead.
Sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So anyway, I don't know what happened to Collins. I'm sorry that something happened to him. So you send my message to him.
Okay.
Then Omoyes Kona, thank you very much for maintaining this, for representing Edo. Every time you speak, your voice, they kill me. Then to the Oluomo cycle. So it's very wrong. It showed that the no system is working in Nigeria, because otherwise we should have been having all these high school vehicles, sports stadium vehicles, then all these
census bureau vehicles, then ministries vehicles, police vehicles or whatever. But it just shows that nothing is, is working in Nigeria. But I hope that things will work out this time, that Obi will come change them. I know they against that one. So that is when they there. So the thing, it just means that, it just shows that no system is in place to produce a good system. But we just hope that by God, now we pray to for Nigeria now, may that God may come bring this obedience, make it come change the things for us. Because they're too crazy. That's what that our brother tried to explain. But you don't know what to explain away as he go miss up with the iPod. That's why. So, but meanwhile, nothing is actually working in Nigeria, and then that is too crazy that you have to hand over in Europe and Americas, where all of us there. These local government officials are the officials. You just go to local government council, go in, drop your card, and come out. We don't need extra INEC officials, motor parks, Okay, sir. That's what. Let me postpone it next time. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you, sir.
Mr. Tony, if you want to come here and have enough time to talk, you must try to join us on time. Coming in the late minutes and you want enough minutes, it doesn't work like that. We don't broadcast more than 6 hours. It's a rule here. So that's why.
But the house was full, sir. The house was full. No, Sunday, I will come back tomorrow. Time. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. F. Emmanuel, thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate you joining us. Please talk to us in 2 minutes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon. Okay. Good evening from here, Texas. Mr. Elvis, I just want to say something very quickly. With respect to your daily routine, I don't know how. It's just a suggestion anyway. I know we have a lot of headlines that I used to show here, but what I want to suggest, we have already 14 to 15 days to the election. Please, if you can add it to your schedule, that every day on daily basis, what is in the mind of people is Peter Obi. So there are a lot of people that are not still familiar with this logo of a thing, because they are not going to see Peter Obi in person in the logo. So if you can on daily basis be advertising the logo and the thumbprint, so that they will know, so that people will be familiar with it, because we just have barely 2 weeks to the election. Every day among your routine, just a suggestion, so that anybody that connect will be able to know, because we need to sensitize Nigerians. We don't. Although
we've been doing that, just that it's not frequently, but it's already on the screen right now. We'll continue to be doing that again.
Okay, that's just what I called for. Yeah, because all this back and forth argument, I just, for me, I'm tired of it. This will just be, let's just go straight to the bottom line. Let's have this. You and I have already know this, but others may not know. So please, let's just be always be there, so that people can see and know this Papa Mama Pekin LP. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you. I will be consistent with this now, because I have it here. It's already on the screen. So, all right. Thank you very much. I would like 115. I guess that's Brother Nice. Brother Nice, if it's that, you talk to us in 2 minutes. Go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, greetings, everyone. Mr. Najo, thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, I just came here to say my condolences to Prince Collins. My greetings to her, my heartfelt to him. What that brother was saying, we need to be patient with people, that brother, I think he was trying to explain something, but he did not put it right. Alex, you see your namesake, Alex, as he enter everywhere, but all Alex, if not enter everywhere, but you see, so that guy was not, maybe he was not comfortable.
For
with
me,
that,
if he came on time, I don't mind. I gave people 10 minutes since, but the time he came, so there's no time to explain it. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you now, the way you are wasting your own time now. So if anybody that want to talk for long, come on time, you have 10, 15
You don't take my own time. You say I dey waste my time. You inject and finish my time. You say I dey waste my own time.
Okay, go ahead. They go.
Mr. Naija watch. Don't worry, I don't finish within I want to talk. But the guy was not comfortable with that. Don't send him money with Sister Rita talk. Maybe now he want try to explain.
No, if he can't next time, he will get 20 minutes to talk. But waiting the talk, me not fit digest them. Now the time me the look time. Now time you consign me for everything when you're the talk. Me the rush and me we talk. Okay, let's move on to the next. I guess everybody have contributed.
Naija was don't forget the pool. The pool.
the poll. I'll do that now. So, Madam Rita, please, I'll give you another 2 minutes now to explain.
I think Madam Rita is gone now.
No,
she said good
here.
night just now.
She's here. She's here. You are using her time, Alice. Please. Go ahead,
okay.
Madam Rita.
It's Peter the Okoye or nobody else. And yes, I really I'm in tandem with what I think Mr. Emmanuel said about the logo, and we're getting close now. We should not entertain any distractions or anything that's not educative about the logo and about Peter the Okoye. So we should keep speaking up, keep forging ahead, never give up. Nigeria, what God bless you. You come every day. God bless you. That's all I have to say. And God bless everyone too. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Alex, quickly, you get 1 minute.
Okay, I want to say for those who are suffering the brutality of this government, the shamelessness of this government, the evil of this government, the killings nationwide of this government, a new day is coming. We are very close to it. There's hope. Don't give up. I believe in destiny. We have a date with destiny on the 25th. It's a make or break for this country. Maybe this will be the end of the country. Maybe it's going to bring a new day. If they make it free and fair, if they don't interfere with it, fine. But if they do, forget about Nigeria. That much awaited, separation is what is going to happen, because no Nigerian right now can afford another 24 hours of APC or PDP government. Obi may not be perfect, but he's the man we want. It's our choice. So it's a continuation of the NSAS movement. We will do it with our PVC civilly, but we are going to wait for their reaction, and that will determine what we're going to do. So thank you very much. Get your PVC and vote Obi. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate
it. You carry time, face me.
Yes, we don't have time. We don't have time. All right. Let me quickly use the opportunity. This many time nice for me and my brother lefties. Okay, let me put it right like this one, people. Listen, here on our platform, we cannot cross 6 hours. The reason is best known to us. Okay, we can, but on election day, I can. That's why I said the reason best known to us. On election day, we can be on air for 24 hours without not cutting at all. Don't worry about that. So whenever we are here from 1 minute to 6 hours, please, once we do final closure, you must keep to it. Like that kind discussion with my brother Alexo bring conscious and not be this kind of time. Now middle or as we hear the start, go get, because some of you talk today for 20 minutes. So that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. So next time, please, my people, whatever that is going on, let's know that our mission here is to deliver Mr. Peter Obi, is to deliver our country. In fact, is to deliver ourselves, how we can rescue ourselves from this slavery, that this satanic government or leaders have bestowed on us for so many decades. That's why we are here. Let me quickly appreciate everybody that have super chatted us today. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. Starting from Adolai Wash, thank you very much. Adolai Wash again, and there is one go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Adolai Wash again. Amaka E, thanks very much. And God bless every one of you. Dr. Alexander Gomez, thanks very much. Amazing Grace USA, thank you very much. God bless you all. Dr. Alexander Gomez again, God bless you, sir. Desmond Wandeke, thank you so much. God bless you. And Dr. Alexander Gomez, thank you so much, sir. God bless you all. God bless you all. All our panelists, I want to say I appreciate every one of you. And I know how they be for here now, the heat. Sometimes it gets everybody get heated, argument here and there. But that's the purpose of the platform, to agree, disagree, and oppose each other. That's what we are doing here. In fact, for example, now if Alexo come for afternoon and so for argue this thing, stretch and put fire for everyone at the end, I get the kind of music where I go put, everybody will come smile again. That's what makes everybody one family, Unfortunately, Mr. Tony, you could not talk as well. Please try to join us on time so that you can have enough time to talk, not on the late time like this. And for those of you that have called in today, I want to appreciate you. And so some of you that is still calling right now, unfortunately, we don't have the time anymore. You cannot contribute at all. We don't have the time because the phone is ringing as I'm talking. The phone has been ringing since we don't have the time. I appreciate every one of you. Please endeavor to like this broadcast, share this broadcast as well, share the video. You liking means that YouTube can recommend the same video for others later on when we are done. And you sharing, you are hitting directly to people on every other platform where you belong. Please support us so that we all, our voices can be heard. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you now. Okay, my brother, Lefties, do you have anything to say sharply?
I just want to thank our wonderful viewers. Thank you very much for staying with us till now. And I want to thank people in the comment section, people on the panel, on the studio today. And I want to also thank our brother that came, Alezu HK, though he said he doesn't believe in what we are doing, but he came to join us. We'll say thank you. Please endeavor to join us next time. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, Alex. So yes, I can see your comment right there. I beg, try to join us tomorrow. Tomorrow on Saturday, come on time. So move we stretch this whole matter, and I want to move Nigeria forward. I'm not opposing what you believe on. That's fine. It's the situation of the Nigeria of Nigeria that making some people joining one or two agitation. For me, it's though people be just start their own already. So what are we talking about? But one thing is sure. On the 25th, Peter will be no win. Now I'll see many agitation will come out for Nigeria. In fact, let me just calm down. I appreciate you all so much. Iris Finance, you missed a lot today. You missed a lot because they asked many questions. Is waiting this one. Okay, more play me fella more around this broadcast up. More play me fella more more play me fella. Me gonna ask. Me gonna quick answer me. If you not quick answer me, I don't press off button. Now go. You're the go so. More
yes, play. If possible, play Wicked journal.
No. Wicked is God forbid Wicked at this particular moment. God forbid Wicked. Yes, okay. More
Lefties, thank you for observing the young Buhari on that crowd. Where some people were shouting Buhari.
No, you get what Buhari do to the. Oh yeah, okay. Make we Emewele first more go. Thank you, my people.
It's not me wele.
Okay, I beg, Bobla.
I don't still know why some people are going against the CBN rules. Government, when me fail, government, let me I don't still know why some people are going against the CBN rules. Government, when me fail, government, let me CBN governor give us the rules that we should go with, that we should abide with. Governor even said Governor CBN. Maybe you understand.
I'll look off keep us.
Fuck up.
All right. It's a more a way feeling. Okay, let's quickly look at the poll today, my people. I appreciate you all. The poll, remember, we're putting on the poll every day. So today's poll goes like this: we have 387 votes, although the vote is low today, but the result is still almost the same thing. We have the question goes like this: with Mr. Peter Obi emerged as the next president of Nigeria, comes 25th February 2023. Yes, 93%. Why no is 7%. So that's what we have today for you guys. I remember yesterday was 3% saying no, but today we have more. So it's okay. Maybe now Alesso, now go join that 7. So Alesso.
Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Now Alesso, yes, now Alesso.
He voted like 6 times with different accounts.
Alesso, now you got to use different account voters.
We are waiting for you tomorrow, Alesso.
They wait for you tomorrow. I go fire you. No worry. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you. Now, please endeavor to join us tomorrow by 6 p.m. We are going to be here. God bless you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, I love you. I love every one of you. Thank you very much for your support. Now they push us. They do it what they do for you. Thank you very much. Bye for now. You are the pillar that holds my life.
are the pillar that holds my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lily of the valley, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judah, you are the pillar. Chickadee, you are the pillar. Daddy, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judah, you are the pillar that holds my life. Anyway, you are the pillar that holds my life. Hey, yeah. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar. You are the pillar that holds my life. I said, Jesus, unibu kalabati sinduwe. Ibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biembe, ibu kalabao. Ibu kwa kalabano. Ibu kwa kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biobi ko ibu kwa kalaba. Chikadije ibu kwa kalabamo.
Láti sọ̀rọ̀, I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh. Kó jẹ́ bizabiza. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan akànbí. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh.
I go show you love, oh. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
But I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh. I go show you love, eh. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan.